what were we calling it? The
Cinema Sickness live stream 200th spectacular.
There we go. I'll make that on the thumbnail or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
200th spectacular. I like it.
We have special guests. Me, introducing myself.
You and Kermit.
Yes.
And me and Cinema Sickness.
Right. You're having an out-of-body experience?
Something like that. All right, let me get you guys put up here in the pop-out chat. So you can actually see what you're saying.
I'm going to pop you out.
There we go. All right. Friday 13 says, hey, CES. Did you see that Laura Dern will be on the Today Show on Wednesday morning? I did not. That's not.
You better set
awesome.
your DVRs.
I mean, yeah.
we're just get up and watch it.
What are we having?
Tubes of you later.
Linda wants to know what we're having for dinner tonight. Did you eat dinner already?
I did.
Yeah, I had a hamburger and chips from the bar.
Shocking.
I know. Huge shock.
I had chicken and mashed potatoes and broccoli.
You'll never guess what I drank with it.
A Coke.
What?
What?
How'd you know?
Oh
What?
my God.
Did you guys have burgers for? Again, I did. He did not. Would you say chicken?
Chicken.
No, chicken's fine.
I feel
actually,
like chicken and
I actually like
chicken and
I like chicken. I don't eat a lot, but I like chicken.
Yeah. The opposite of Gonzo. I instead of taking the chickens home for dates, I take them home for dinner.
Kyle says his copy of Out for Justice broke. Oh man, that's a shame.
Well, I guess you're out. I guess you'll be out for justice to find a new one.
You can literally just tape them back together though. VHS tapes.
Well,
yeah.
Well, depending on how severe the tape were. I mean, if the tape like.
I thought once it just kind of like snapped, I just taped it back together.
Oh, I mean I was talking about this weekend. You know, being a kid in the '80s, you had to learn how to do that. Mm-hmm. We went to this. You found a small screwdriver. Make sure you flipped it over.
I know.
Took the back out.
If you're gonna take a part of this is your
this is your
public service announcement for the day. If you're taking a part of VHS tape, you take the screws off, then you flip it over, and then take it off. Because if you do not do that, and you take the screws out, you take the back off, all the pieces, all the little like gears and stuff that are in there, they're attached to the back. So when you open that up, they'll just go boom everywhere, and you're not putting that thing back together.
And the reels aren't the problem. It's these two little pieces that help string the tape through. That they're like little tiny little pieces of metal.
Yeah,
they're like springy. And that's really because they fly out, and then you have to go find that, and that's really
and then putting them back and getting them all back in there. It's a pain. Yeah.
So
you flip it over, and then take it off.
It comes right up.
Take the front, the part that has the actual like label on it. That's the part you want to lift up.
Right.
Public service announcement. That's your PSA for the day. Oh, they're making a new Muppet show. Oh yeah, about Electric Mayhem. You know that.
Oh yes, I am heavily looking forward to that.
Hey, Caleb's here. He says, "Hey, Dave and Chris, what's up?"
And Brian's here from Big Dog's Toy Chest.
Oh, he is here. Yes.
Look at that. See, look at that.
Hello, Big Dog. Yeah. So, Big Dog. Do you actually have a Jar Jar Binks standee? Because I need to get that off you.
Ooh, I did not see that when I was there.
He mentioned something about that.
Oh.
And I was like, wait. Like
I have been hit in the back.
I wasn't entirely sure if he was joking or not, but if he's serious, I need to get that off him.
Well, we will see. We will find out. And what? Tune in.
Whoa! We have a $20 super chat from Bradshaw Studio with a little emoji thing of a pair going gold.
I mean, that's because I'm here. So
wow.
I mean, this is definitely the 200th live stream spectacular now.
Should we do something special? If we can get to.
I think you're gonna.
Should we do like tiers?
Tiers.
Like if we get to like certain amounts of money
for fears. Oh, tiers. So for $20, what would Bradshaw?
I think for $100 we should get.
Oh. For $100, we will find a cool item in Dave's collection, and I will just pick a random thing and ship it to you. I want to
no.
I want to know what it is.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Coles has an Elmo book that an Elmo that comes with a book.
Oh, it's a Cole's Cares thing or something?
So Big Dog Choice says, he has a 7-foot tall
flat or like in 3D?
Well, no, it's be like a standee.
Nice.
Interesting. You say yes, I do. Yeah. So what are you asking on that, Big Dog? So I need to get that.
All
Congratulations on the 200. Spectacular. Thank you, Chili.
Chris, have you seen the Muppets new season of? So yes, I'm a few episodes behind. I saw the first one.
On what?
So the Muppets are on a show currently called Holy Moly. It's a obstacle course / miniature golf show.
Yeah. You told me about this. Yeah.
And now mixed with the Muppets. It's really weird. It's just bizarre.
Is it on Disney?
It's it's on
Muppets,
ABC. That's owned by Disney.
So they just threw the Muppets in because why not?
Well, because they had an idea. Rob Riggle is one of the creative people behind the show, and I think they were like, "What can we do to just even make the show even more bizarre? Like, what if we have like a whole side storyline where the Muppets, where the show's tanking, and we need the Muppets to help save the show."
So what Muppets have been featured on it?
Kermit, Miss Piggy, Fozzie, Swedish Chef, Animal, Pepe.
Oh wow!
I'm not sure if Gonzo. I only saw the first one, so I've yet to do that.
So Big Dog says $40. We'll work it out. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to talk about that standee. I want to get that. $2 super chat from Brett Mania. He says, "Chris, keep with the dad jokes."
See?
Of course, we're not going to get away from the dad jokes.
you couldn't put like a $20 super chat in here to be like stop, because it would still happen.
It would still happen.
Even if you paid us to stop,
Yes.
it would still happen.
And Bradshaw Studio. Oh no, so Bradshaw Studios super chat. What does your Naruto set look like? What do you mean? What?
It's an anime box set.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't have like a Naruto set. I have like I have the season sets. So I don't have like a box set. ET's gonna be 40. Wow.
Yeah, there's a whole 40th anniversary ET.
That's one of the movies that I told Sean. I'm like, because
they're gonna have it in the theater.
No, Sean. This is his last week of school, so summer's coming, and I'll be taking care of him, during the day, during the summer. And I said, this summer, one thing we're doing, we're watching movies. I'm like, there's so
it's nice outside. It's beautiful out.
Movies.
We're sitting in the basement and we're watching movies.
But I told him, there's so many movies he hasn't seen. He hasn't seen E.T. He hasn't seen like the Indiana Jones. He hasn't seen Back to the Futures. He hasn't seen all these movies that like I grew up with, that you grew up with.
You're a horrible parent. That's why.
Because he doesn't want to watch. He keeps not wanting to watch them. I keep going, let's watch these movies. He's like, I don't want to. But I'm like, I told him, like, this summer, we're watching them. You're sitting down. You're watching these movies.
Is he too much into video games?
I guess.
He's all about his Mario these days.
I guess. We're watching the movies.
Sean.
So E.T.'s one of the movies we're watching.
Come on, get it together.
I actually haven't seen E.T. in years, so I kind of want to rewatch it.
Spoiler alert. He found his own.
Did you get your Ellie Pops yet? No. I actually bought one. I bought the Jurassic World one. Because I found it at Target, but my pre-order hasn't come yet. Because according to Target.com, the Jurassic Park, the one with Ellie with the Triceratops, where she's like helping him out, that one's apparently still only on pre-order and hasn't like come out yet. But apparently people have been finding it at their stores. I didn't see it on mine, but I got the other one, and I'll just return the when I eventually get my pre-order.
No, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna leave one in the package, and you'll take one out of the package to go with some other Jurassic Park scene you have. So you have Ellie over here, Ellie over there,
and then have them all pointing at each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You will recreate this Spider-Man meme with Ellie. I'm sure she would appreciate that. Take a nice Vice Admiral Holdo. Take someone else.
I have some Holdos.
Right.
I do actually have a Holdo out of the package and in package, but I have one out because she's floating through the air. She's floating through space, shooting at a TIE fighter.
As you do.
As you do. Congratulations on 200 live streams. So thankful to have attended the vast majority of them. Always a lot of fun. Thank you.
Did I get the Muppets Lego minifigures? I did.
Oh yeah, do you have all those?
I got them. There will be a video of me opening up.
So how did you get them? Did you just buy a case? Or
you will have to tune in and find out.
Oh, all right. I want to get the if anybody out there gets the Laura Dern. There's like a figural keychain, like a Funko figural keychain, but they're mysteries, of course. They're like mystery bags. But there's a Laura Dern one.
Everything's.
I want the Laura Dern one. If anybody gets that, let me know. I want that. Did you hear about the Jar Jar Binks almost being in the new Chip and Dale movie? I saw something about that. Is that real though, or is that a rumor?
I mean, I am sure those dudes got totally stoned and were just literally throwing ideas at the wall.
Did you hear what it was? Apparently they were originally going to use Jar Jar and not Ugly Sonic.
Oh, I heard that's why I heard they were going to use Pluto and not Peter Pan as the villain.
Which they should have done, because if you, I don't know if anybody knows the, I don't know if I talked about this or not yet, but the actual story of what happened to the kid who voiced Peter Pan. The story in the movie is essentially his life story,
based sort of on Bobby Driscoll, who was
Bobby Driscoll,
real voice actor behind Peter Pan.
Yeah.
He apparently, he grew old, and Disney didn't think he was cute enough anymore to be in any of their movies, and said, hey, you know what? Even though we have a contract with you, because you have a mustache and are going through puberty and have acne or whatever was going on with him, you're out, kid. Even though we've signed a contract that says you have X amount of pictures. So he had a rough time after that, and it was like suicide, I think, after that. It was bad.
It's nuts. So essentially, yeah, it was. I have a hard time. I kind of like, as much as I like that movie, I have I have mixed feelings on it now that I know that part of the story, because it's like
the guy's been dead for like 60 years.
It was kind of messed up for Disney to do that. I don't think Disney should have done that, because that was kind of that was a little too close to home.
It's weird that Disney. And it's a Disney movie, and it's meta, and it's like super meta, because it happened to like the real guy that, it's bizarre. So
yeah, it's weird.
It is what it is.
Is the Muppet Movie 78 8mm film the full film, or just the best bits?
Yes. The answer to that question is yes. So the 8mm version is, I think it's only about 25 minutes long or so. It's kind of funny because you can get it, like, you watch it, and if I recall, there's a 16mm one and an 8mm one, and if I recall correctly, Doc Hopper and the whole subplot of Doc Hopper and him going across country is completely gone. That is non-existent in there.
They just took that out?
Go completely out.
Oh, they don't have his cool frog leg song?
No. Oh. So they go. So it's just Kermit meeting the Muppets all across the country, but without being chased by a murderous.
Do they keep in Dom DeLuise?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
yes.
That's all.
Because that's essential to the plot. How else do you get Kermit out of the swamp?
It's true.
You have to move him along.
Gotta have Dom DeLuise.
So, it's you can find that on YouTube.
Okay, that cut of it.
That cut of it, I believe you can find it on YouTube. It's interesting because you're like, that is bizarre. That is actually the very first home video release.
Is it? Oh, interesting. $2 super chat from Brett Mania.
Brett Mania.
Watch them outside like a drive. Oh, wait, what are we talking about? Brett Mania. What? Brett Mania just says watch them outside like a drive-in. I don't know what that means.
Is he outside now with this? Yeah. With us. In a. I think he's saying with Sean.
Oh, with Sean watching them outside. That would make sense.
I mean, you can do that with us right now. We could be in a giant outdoor drive-in. You could be driving up and throwing popcorn at us, and
that's what we should have done today.
Having slasher things. We should have been at the Mohegan Drive-In, and we should have
that's a long drive.
The 2000 for 300. The 300th, we'll go there and have a drive-in spectacular, and you can come drive in with us.
Right.
Well, this is all okayed by them. We've already okayed it with them.
Yeah.
They have nothing else planned that day, so don't even worry about it. We'll just show up, and whatever movie they had planned, Rocky Horror, no matter. We'll take over.
Let's just do that at Colonial. It's not a drive-in, but it's 5 minutes away.
People will definitely be running out from that.
Okay, I have a question for both of you. Do you have Toy Story 3 on 3D? Yes.
Me too.
And Blu-ray on 3D Blu-ray. Chris, do you have any of the Muppet movies on 3D Blu-ray? This is from Hillier.
Come out on any 3D Blu-rays.
No?
They didn't make any. But if you have a 3D TV or projector or whatever, there are ways that you can make movies faux 3D, and that's pretty fun to do sometimes. But I don't know if I've made a Muppet movie 3D yet. I'm not sure. That's kind of cool.
Says, Chris, how did you two meet? We were at a key party, and
I lost mine.
They turned off all the lights, and we thought we were wife swapping. Turns out we started making out. No, I used to sell to him.
Oh, is that what that takes?
Oh! He used to buy from my store, and we meet up because he's close by, and we just meet up. We're at the post office where I ship stuff out at, and then
But we met up before that. But before that, even
we met before that.
But that's how we
got to know each other.
Yeah, but that's how we started hanging out.
Yeah.
But the reason I even got that far is because at RetroCon, I met you there, and you were selling things, and I was like, I started contacting you, and let's hang out. But it was Joe. It was Crazy Joe that said, you guys should hang out.
Well, yeah, we met. We kind of know each other through Crazy Joe.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's really.
But we started hanging out because you bought off me, and then I was like, what? Like, do you go to the? Because I think you started. You were saying like, oh yeah, I go to flea markets. And I was like, well, so do I. Like,
let's just go together.
Like, I'll be there Sunday. Let's go together, and we hit it off.
And the dad jokes have never stopped since.
biggest mistake of my life.
We need like some streamers. Like you see these, we have all the different lanyards are above us. You can't see them, but all these different lanyards. So they need to like a button. We push the button and then we just like fall down like streamers on us.
Another $2 super chat from Mania. He said, "Yeah, watch them outside my son."
See,
I would probably watch them upstairs in the master bedroom,
half asleep
on the bed, because it's going to be a lot more comfortable in the AC. I tend to watch a lot of movies up there. $5 super chat from Fizz Gig. Chris, would you allow a private tour of your Muppet Museum? I would love to see it in person.
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
Absolutely. For $5, absolutely. No, you don't even have to
charge at the door.
No, you don't have to give me $5.
It's a $50
but
tour.
If your name is Fizzgig, you will need to at least go.
Oh, yeah, that's that weird character. Yeah.
as you get there. So, and I'm sure you will freak out when you see all the gigs of Fizz.
Dave, did you see there's a bunch of Target 4K exclusives on sale for $15? Oh, no, I didn't.
Ooh, what titles
he
are
says,
those? Wow.
Turning Red, Toy Story 4, Luca, Jungle Cruise, Kingsman.
Oh, good.
Frozen 2, West Side Story.
I would totally get West Side Story and Turning Red.
I do need to get West Side Story.
Luca, too. I think I have Luca. Or maybe it was a Canto. I'll get it for $15 and I'll double check my list and go from there.
Lance said, "You gonna watch the new Winnie the Pooh horror movie?" You haven't heard about that?
Oh, because it's the what do you call it? It's
public domain now.
Public domain. Well, see, so when I was at the second Toy Show location, they were talking about that and how the version of Winnie the Pooh with his pants on is public domain, but the Winnie the Pooh with his pants off, which is the more commonly known Disney one, that is still owned by Disney, but the public domain version is pants on Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, because see, here's what people don't understand. When something goes public domain, that doesn't mean that
every version
their
of it,
version of it. Because the Disney's Winnie the Pooh, when you think Winnie the Pooh, you think the typical Disney Winnie the Pooh.
Pants off Pooh.
That drawing, that character, that design, that's owned by Disney. That design is Disney's own. Even
though that's based on the A.A. Milne property, Winnie the Pooh, which I think he had pants off on that one too. But anyway, there's a version that came out before.
It's just the public, the Winnie the Pooh story is public domain. It's like Cinderella. Cinderella is public domain. No, that's not nobody owns the Cinderella story.
You can make your own glass slipper,
but you can't make a movie where the character looks exactly like Disney's Cinderella, like the Cinderella.
You can't sing bibbity bobbity boo.
That's not public domain.
You can't have like mice talking to her, all that stuff. I mean, the different versions. The real version, like you could do a real Brothers Grimm version where they all get murdered by the queen or something.
Yeah, they cut their toes off.
Is that
in the Brothers Grimm one? The ugly stepsisters want their feet to fit in the shoes, and their feet are too big, so they literally cut their toes off to fit into the glass slippers. Yep, creepy. We had I remember it was for Halloween, and I was in. It's either third or fourth grade. Cause I remember I was at a different school. One of the teachers, he did like this haunted kind of like storytelling where it was. I mean, it was on stage. It was behind the curtains. It was all dark and stuff, and it was all lit, kind of like creepy. And he was reading from Brothers Grimm, but so he was telling us all these fairy tales. And of course, we all knew Cinderella. We all knew Hansel and Gretel. We all knew Little Red Riding Hood. We all knew these stories. But he was reading the Grimm's fairy tale version of them, and they were so creepy, disturbing, probably giving us all nightmares.
What other non-Muppet toy lines? This is from Retro Ryan. Chris, what other non-Muppet toy lines did you collect for personal collection?
Puzzle Place.
No Puzzle Place.
Why?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a big one. I have like a Disney Afternoon thing going on where I have like some Wuzzles and DuckTales and Rescue Rangers, a little bit of that stuff. Gummy Bears, Darkwing Duck,
some Star Wars stuff.
Star Wars. I have a little Star Wars collection going. A lot of I think more like vintage stuff. It got a little too crazy, so I kind of pared down my Star Wars stuff. Like a lot of like Disney, just like Disney and Song of the South.
You have a lot of Vinomations.
I like a lot of Disney Vinomations. They're worth like 50 cents a total.
I wish I would have kept doing those. Vinomations were awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, I have a bunch of those. Yeah, I'm trying to sell a bunch of those. So if you're interested in Vinomations, I have a bunch I'm trying to sell because
any Figments?
No Figments. No Figments.
I think I'm missing I think there's one Figment I'm missing.
No. Yeah, just like animation in general. That's about it, I think. Muppets, Roger Rabbit.
Wait,
like 80, some 80 stuff.
Of course, Leishman just passed away. Didn't she already pass away?
I think she already.
Yeah, hasn't she been dead for like a little while now? Yeah, like
we'll look that
she
up,
didn't just pass away.
Yeah,
I thought she's been dead for like a year or a couple months or something. Didn't she die a little bit ago?
It's one of those things where they come back again. And
yeah,
it's weird. Let's see. You tell me.
Where are we at? If I miss what you guys say, just say it again. There's you guys are seeing so much stuff.
January 27th, 2021.
Yeah, but say she passed away like a year ago. Yeah. There you go.
So poor Cloris Leachman. Yeah, she's one of the last Maritime War people too. Betty White was one of the last.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, because Ed Asner, they all kind of died around the same, like the last 6 months of each other. It's kind of crazy.
Yeti says, and this depends. Would you rather go to a Spice Girl concert or Walt Disney World? Well, first of all, I want to say I'd rather go to a Spice Girl concert at Disney World. Oh my God! If the Spice, I'm telling you right now.
Hey Bob, Paycheck, JPEG, whatever your name is, get on it.
For those of you who do not know, Walt Disney World at Epcot, they have a stage there, and they invite, they have bands that play, and the shows are free.
But they're like retro bands.
Yeah, but a lot of times it's bands that aren't like super popular anymore. Like I've seen Third Eye Blind. I've seen.
Did you see them?
It's all Smash. Yeah.
How could you see them?
Smash Mouth, Plain White Tees, Debbie Gibson I saw there. So they're all the Go-Go's. So all these bands aren't like super popular anymore, but they're still around. So man, if the Spice Girls ever came there, I would tell Brittany, I'm like,
the Jerry Halliwell reunion show.
I'd have to tell Brittany, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm going down to Disney. I don't care what you say. I'll be back in a couple of days. I'm driving down. So I'd love to go to Disney and see Spice Girls, but which one? I am not a big fan of cities. I don't ever go into the cities. I avoid cities. I hate cities. My anxiety does not really allow me to do cities. So to see the Spice Girls in concert, I'd probably have to go to New York, and that kind of
the biggest city.
That kind of kills it for me. I really don't.
Well, or you go to London, which is the biggest city.
Yeah.
Or Tokyo. I don't think we have that.
I don't know. So
your fan is blowing dust in my eye.
Oh, sorry. It's gonna get warm out here if we don't have it blowing.
Getting,
do you need to move it?
Yeah, please. I'm getting. People are like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, there's dust blowing
in your face.
That's better.
Oh, you saw Sugar Ray at Epcot. That's awesome. Says Donald. Have you ever met, or have you ever seen Meet the Feebles?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
He says the worst movie I've ever seen. Says
it's
Angel.
not great. I mean, it's just like a cult classic.
It's cheesy, but
it's bizarre. It's a weird, murderous, drug-addled take on the Muppet Show.
I wish they would release it to like an actual physical, like a legit release.
Yeah, it's only been on.
I have a bootleg release of it. Yeah.
That's the official release is a bootleg, basically. It's weird.
You need gargoyles in your collection. You have gargoyles, don't you?
No.
No, you don't have any gargoyles in your collection? No. Oh, so much for Disney Afternoon. Disney
Afternoon. Yeah. Well, that really wasn't part of the Disney Afternoon. That was the Disney Afternoon, and then the Gargoyles.
Was Gargoyles not Disney? Gargoyles was Disney. No, they were because they were. I remember. I've seen the Disney Afternoon like promos, like the promo pictures of all the different characters. Gargoyles are in there.
Maybe the last year.
Gargoyles were Disney Afternoon.
Yeah. Chris, are the Muppet specials with John Denver available on DVD or Blu-ray? John Denver and the Muppets Rocky Mountain Holiday, which Dave still has yet to watch.
But I have.
Oh, wait. We have a special guest.
Oh.
We have a special guest. Hold on.
What?
There!
Hey!
It's Ed!
Whoa, I didn't even know you were coming on.
No, it's part of the surprise guest of the live show.
Are we surprising me with guests today?
Yes. Dave, this is your life.
This is, yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait. I told you not to show my face.
Oh. We've seen it now. We've seen it now. She's okay. You look great.
You look beautiful.
You're fine.
Comments down below. How beautiful does Aaron look?
Yeah, make sure everyone comments down below. And, come on now. She was worried about not putting on makeup or something. Because, I mean, it's not the Muppets. You don't have to put on makeup. It's great. Come on now. That was a Muppet.
You look great.
Yes.
So how you doing?
Good, how are you?
It's been way too long. We need to hang out.
I know. Did you guys go to Columbus without me?
Yes.
He went to Columbus without me, too.
You were in, Vegas, yeah.
That's what you get for waking up in Vegas.
Yeah.
You don't get to go to Columbus.
See? You go to Vegas, you don't get to go flea marketing.
Well, you could have waited until like next weekend.
I said the same thing.
You should come out to the same thing. Jake's.
I can't. I don't see any of the comments or anything because I only have my phone with me.
Everybody's saying you're beautiful.
Every single comment.
Yeah.
It's just constant.
Everybody's saying you look amazing. You very beautiful. You look fine. Gorgeous. See?
I'm sure we'll get some super chats now that Aaron's here. Now there's like $40 super chats. Yeah, we haven't seen him forever. So yeah, we gotta
get together.
It's been well over a year.
Yeah.
But nursing school kicks my butt.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're doing nursing school now. Yeah.
Absolutely kicks my butt. So
How's it going though? Well.
It's good. I'm halfway through.
Nice. Awesome.
See?
A year now, I'll be a full-blown nurse. Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
You doing that travel nurse thing? You're gonna find a hospital that in the area?
If I was smart, I'd be a travel nurse. I make more money. Yeah. But right now I'm a tech, so I'm like a nursing assistant in the hospital, and I work at a trauma center. So it's pretty nice. It's a big hospital.
Nice.
See?
Very busy. But
See, if you get a paper cut taken off a slipcover when your movies, everybody, you need a nurse to help you to mend that the boo boo. Gotta go to the real nurses like Aaron will take care of you.
It's about to get really dark. I saw my first dead body.
Oh.
Saturday.
Yikes.
Saturday. And I had to clean the body, and I toe tagged the body, and it was crazy.
That's intense.
That was my first experience. So.
Man or woman?
Look for the chat.
Was it a man or a woman?
What?
Was it a man or a woman?
A man.
Oh.
I see dead bodies all the time.
In movies. In a lot of different movies.
This guy. I just bring him along.
Retro Ryan says you look like a young Heather Graham.
Whoa.
Look at that. We got Roller Girl live right here.
Look at that. I got a brand new pair of roller skates.
Or what's your name from Austin Powers?
Felicity Shagwell.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
You shag now, we shag later. I haven't seen the movie forever.
Shagwell by name, shag very well by reputation.
I actually watched a movie today.
Oh, you watch?
Okay.
Jackass 4.5.
What is it?
Jackass 4.5.
Oh, yes. I've seen that.
I've not seen 1 through 4, so with the point with the 0.5, I need to watch all the rest of them.
You need to watch them all, yeah.
We saw Jackass Forever in theaters on Valentine's Day, and I was cracking up. The opening scene killed me. It was hysterical.
We won't give it away, but it involves something that she saw in a dead body just recently.
Ooh. Oh, I saw the trailer, I think.
I think in 4.5 they said that there was the most shown.
Yes. Yep.
I saw the trailer where they go to get ice cream or something, and like balloons shoot out and punch them in the face.
Yeah, coffee. Yeah.
Something. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Well, all right, Aaron. It was nice seeing you. Oh, what?
What's up with you guys?
Oh, nothing. We're just doing a live stream.
And congratulations on 200.
Thank you.
Hey,
we gotta get you over for a live stream.
I know.
We gotta get her out to just a freaking thrifting adventure. But,
yeah, definitely.
It is what it is. She's got people to kill. That's okay.
I'm not killing.
Right.
You know where these dead bodies are coming from.
These dead bodies just show up randomly, and you just happen to be there. If it wasn't for those meddling kids and that pesky dog, we know how this works. All right, we will see you later.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
See ya.
That's our surprise guest, everybody. Look at that.
There you go.
So thanks, Aaron, for showing up there.
Yeah,
we had a cool little split screen.
I was not seeing that coming.
I was being producer behind the scenes here and taking care of some magic.
Sorry, somebody said I missed your question. I missed your question. Just say it again.
So I should finish.
What?
We're talking about John Denver and the Muppets.
Oh, yes.
On DVD and Blu-ray. So John Denver and the Muppets Rocky Mountain Holiday was, I should say, available on DVD. Dave has still yet to watch it. I found a copy.
I'll watch it this Christmas.
We were talking about doing that. Doing a live viewing party or something. We were talking about, but that's been available. It's out of print now. But it's edited because John Denver died of a plane crash. There's a scene with him and Rolf in a biplane, so they cut that scene out, which sucks because
was that ever released
that
on
scene
VHS or anything, or
they released it on VHS and DVD. That's it at the
Oh.
same time, with the same edit. But it's a shame because not only was that scene cut, but Janice. I recently watched that one scene again. You can find it on YouTube. Janice gets basically her own moment to herself is cut because of that scene gets cut. Like, oh man, that's a shame. She's in the whole special, but she barely has a line, and her line is in that spot. Anyway, so not on Blu-ray, yes on DVD, not currently available out of print, but you can find it somewhere. Maybe if I find another.
And thanks to him, I have a copy of my own collection now.
There you go.
I'll watch it this Christmas. I promise.
No, it's not a Christmas. It's not a Christmas.
But I'll watch it this Christmas.
Yeah, but John Denver and the Muppets Rocky Mountain Holiday not ever available officially. The album is extremely popular.
Jake says it's on Disney Plus.
No, it's not.
Oh, I guess it's not.
I don't know where he's getting that.
Does Disney own that one?
Yes, they should own Rocky Mountain Holiday. And I believe the John Denver Foundation Association Enterprise, whatever it's called, they own A Christmas Together, which is not the same as the album. There's similar parts of the album, but they really should have had a Electric Mayhem song, which they don't. It's weird. Anyway, so that's John Denver and the Muppets on media.
And the more you know. Renee wants to know how old we are. I'll be 40 in October.
Old enough that you never ask.
You never ask the crew how old they are. No,
Yeah.
I'll be 40 in October. So
3.
there you go. 3 years old. That explains the jokes. Skiro says, haven't seen any videos in a while of you going to Liberty Ministry Thrift in Collegeville. That Liberty Thrift's not great. We don't really. It's not that we don't go there. Every now
This room we're in
is about the size of it.
is about the size of that.
Every now and then, Chris and I will stop in there, but it's usually just kind of like an in and out. So
you can't shoot a video there. Really.
Yeah, no. Like, here's the thing: if I was to ever go in there and I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's so much here," I would probably make a video out of it. Then we would, we'd go back outside and pretend like we're going in and make a video or something. But that doesn't ever happen. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll find like one thing I want to pick up there. There's not much. So we just don't ever film there. If we're gonna go to a Liberty Thrift, we go to either Collegeville or that awesome one up by the Collegeville ones, or the Collegeville, Saratoga one, which is awesome, and the one up by Use.
Yeah, I mean, Feasterville, Trevo's one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. They're going to open a new one in Quakertown. That's apparently going to be that big as well.
We'll have to go to that.
So that's good. The other thing with the one that was in Collegeville, across the street used to be Little Liberty,
which is cool. Yeah.
So you had Little Liberty there, so it was just super compact, even half the size of.
But at least, and that made for an okay video usually, because we could go to the one store.
Right,
maybe shoot like 5 minutes over there, and then go to Little Liberty and shoot 5 minutes over there, and we got the 10-minute video.
Right.
But now with it all just being in one store, there's nothing there.
Yeah, they don't even really have a kids section. It's not a great store.
Evan said, "When are you gonna do another food video like White Castle?" I would love to do something like that.
I've been pushing this concept for forever. So my concept is, and you let me know how this is, because this is.
I know you're talking
about.
In
the 2000 Spectacular, we were going to take your suggestions. My concept is Dave eats regular food, because Dave, if you may or may not know this, but Dave eats hamburgers, plain, nothing on them, no pickles, no ketchup, no mustard, onions,
no wait,
nothing.
There you go. If we do this though, that's gonna be the one stipulation: we can't have onions in it.
Okay, but so my concept is Dave eats regular food. Dave eats a cheesesteak. Dave eats a.
I can eat a cheesesteak.
I
like steak sandwiches, but I could
Dave eats meatloaf. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything completely outrageous. It doesn't have to be some like weird foreign food thing. I mean, just regular meatloaf, just regular food. But just to get Dave, I mean, a Reuben sandwich, an Italian hoagie, just random things that aren't like super crazy. A meatball parm, like.
I don't like meatballs.
What? See,
I don't like Parmesan cheese either.
Meatballs are the same thing as hamburgers.
No, they're not. No, they're not at all.
They're kind of the same thing.
A meatball is not just a ball of meat. There's stuff in it.
A little bit of if it's made right, it's only a little bit of stuff.
But they taste completely different than a hamburger.
Well, you put marinara sauce on it. You put a little pasta.
Anyway,
you got a little French. You got a little garlic bread.
Well, I would love to. No, but if we're gonna do videos, I still want to. I want to do more videos like White Castle where we actually go somewhere. I was thinking about it'd be cool to take a trip out to Ohio. There's a Rax out there.
What's a Rax?
Rax is kind of like
right.
Arby's. Rax used to be a thing. I don't know if they were all over the place, but Rax was a type of like Arby's roast beef thing. They apparently still have like one of them or something like that out in Ohio. I want to go visit. I was just looking up to see if there's any Bavarian pretzels around. When was the last time we had a Bavarian pretzel?
I mean, Dave eats a Bavarian pretzel. But there was that place we went to. Where did we go?
Evan,
with the giant pretzels. They were
I've been to Yakko's hot dogs. They're good.
That giant. That place.
Oh, Green Dragon.
Green Dragon. They had pretzels that were like the size of like
head.
your
No, they're
torso.
bigger than a head. They were like this big. Yeah. But yeah, no, I want to do more videos like that. I don't know where else to go though. I mean, if we were out in California, I mean, obviously I'd want to do like an In-N-Out burger and what else is out there? Is In-N-Out? What's the other one?
Sonic?
No. There's In-N-Out. There's In-N-Out burger, and there's another company.
Shake Shack?
No,
there's
it's another like
Steak and Shake.
No, it's either a southern or a western company. Anybody know what I'm thinking of?
That's the one.
No, there's In-N-Out. There's something else. It's not Jack in the Box. It's something else. Drive me nuts. It's not. It's not
Hardee's.
It's not Whataburger. It's not Fatburger. Man.
Carl's Jr. Hardee's are the same thing.
There's something else I'm thinking of. I can't think of what it is.
Fatburger?
No.
I've had a Fatburger with an egg on it. That was really good.
You try that.
You'd be surprised. Hey, Dave eats a burger with an egg on it. Holy
maybe
mackerel.
Whataburger is what I'm thinking of. Maybe it's Whataburger. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, maybe. I never had a Whataburger, so yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I live in California. In-N-Out is the same city as me. You go all the time.
Fuddruckers. I met up with Crazy Joe, and we went to a Fuddruckers there's only a couple in the area. We went to a Fuddruckers. We went there forever. It was okay. But I mean, the Fuddruckers all around this area all close. This was like one of the closer ones, I guess.
I'm not.
So everyone goes from this convention up in North Jersey to the Fuddruckers.
Last time,
see, I think it's Steak and Shake, but
no, there's Steak and Shake in King of Prussia. I've been there.
No, that's Shake Shack.
Oh, maybe I haven't noticed.
Steak and Shake is not around here.
Sorry, Shake Shack's right there now. I guess it's everybody's saying Whataburger. It must be Whataburger is what I'm thinking of. I thought it was something else.
Whataburger?
Whataburger.
Who?
But yeah, no, I don't like Fuddruckers. The last time I ate there, I was like, this food's really.
Bob's Big Boy.
Actually, I've never eaten a Bob's.
There's only like 3 of them. Like one of them's one's in Burbank. I passed it and I'm like, oh, I should go eat there. And when I was living out there, I don't think I ever did. Maybe I did once. I'm not sure. It's crazy.
But no, I would love to do more videos like that. We just have to find places to go. I don't know where. So yes, you should get a Figment puzzle for your Figment collection. I have 4 Figment puzzles in my collection.
They all look the same,
and Muppets,
except for the
oh
top.
yeah.
They're all these cans.
They all come in like a paint can, but the top shows the different puzzles. And Muppet stuff should get a Kermit the Frog mailbox.
If you send me a Kermit the Frog mailbox,
did they make a Kermit the Frog mailbox?
I will. I can't use one because I don't have a mailbox like that. I have like a communal mailbox.
That's true.
But I will put it somewhere in my house and put like fan mail in it or something. Sure. I mean, totally. That's cool.
Ryan wants to know: do you have any plush for Bonkers?
Plush of Bonkers?
Yeah, did they make a Bonkers plush?
I don't believe so. I have Bonkers figures they made for Wendy's
PVC figures.
Yeah.
Who remembers Bonkers candy?
No.
They were like it was like I don't know, like a texture maybe like a Tootsie Roll, so it was kind of like a taffy sort of thing. But I remember the like for instance, grape would have like the center of it would be like a dark purple, and the outside would be like a light purple, and the same thing with like the strawberry, like a dark center, and like the outside of it would be like a light pink. Those were good. I used to eat this all the time. Dave, do I have any Muppet stuff? I mean, I got the movies, like all the movies. I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Dave to come on my channel, for my show, which I've been doing called "Show Us Your Stuff," where other fans show you guys their Muppet collections.
Absolutely.
They don't have to have just Muppet collections. It's just a piece of it. They can have anything else. And this is, whatever their Muppet stuff it happens to be. So we're gonna do. I think maybe we'll do it from here, and we can walk around or something, and we'll show your Muppet section, and because it's in a couple sections. There's a Sesame Street section, you have a Muppet section, and like a Disney Muppet section.
Not anymore.
No.
It's all kind of spread around.
Oh, it's even worse. Oh no.
all the Muppet stuff that's under the Disney logo is in Disney.
Disney, right?
But then there's Disney stuff that's in comedy, and then I guess if you want to say, and I got some that's in fantasy.
Oh, because the Dark Crystal. And
Dark
stuff?
Crystal, and like I think I put Fraggle Rock and
Yeah,
fantasy.
I see the witches over here, and the witches in horror.
I mean, I guess technically witches would be that'd be hard. Yeah, so it's a little it's spread around. I don't have it all in one place. Sorry.
Well, the good thing about that is he's spreading the Muppet love everywhere.
Yes, Rybomb. Bonkers were like Starbursts, kind of. I don't like Starbursts though, but they were same texture.
Sorry, Dave eats a Stromboli.
How's a Stromboli? Oh, it's like that's like a pizza and a.
Yeah, you love it. It's like pepperoni and stuff.
There's like too much sauce in those things.
It's a little greasy.
There's
no sauce.
I'm a ratio guy. I don't like things being.
You'll be all right. You'll live. You'll be all right. It'll be like a great video.
My parents used to get them.
Everyone will love to see the reaction. It was like, greasy, not enough texture, not enough whatever. That's the fun of the video.
You're buying the food though, because
these guys are buying the food. Oh. These guys, the super chats are what pays for the food.
I see.
The super chats.
CS, I found a Figment Funko Pop for $100 at a yard sale, and that's what it was priced. I didn't get it. Yeah, wow. The Figment Funko Pops.
There's a limited edition one. There's a diamond one.
The 35th anniversary one goes for a decent amount of money, and I don't know what. There's also a Food and Wine Festival one, which I have both of those. I don't know what that one.
Yeah, there was there was one that was a Disney Parks exclusive one. The first
they're both Disney Parks exclusives.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen that every once in a while at a flea market or something.
I still remember the 35th anniversary ones were hilarious because on the 35th anniversary. They were selling out. People were buying cases of these things because Disney was not putting up. Disney's awesome now. With this they are anyway.
I was gonna say, I'm like, really?
Yeah, no, Disney's kind of.
Could you elaborate on that?
This one thing is awesome. They've now put a limit on all their stuff. You can only buy 2, which is nice because now scalpers aren't buying 50 of these things.
Right.
Anyway, but at that time they didn't have that in place, so people were literally buying I want a whole case full of Figments. So they were buying them. And they sold out, and then they went on. If you went on eBay that night, they were selling for like $500 a piece. The very next day, they got in thousands more. There was a huge line also for them like on the 30th anniversary. I literally walked, my friend, this is before I collect Figments, so I didn't get one then, but my friend, Justin Scard, you guys, if you don't watch Justin Scard's videos, check him out on YouTube, he's awesome. He asked if I could grab one because he knew I was over in Epcot. I was like, sure, and I walked over, but literally walked right in line. I'll take one of those. Thanks. Like, I didn't have to wait in line or anything. It was great.
That's you wait like about 20 minutes for the Figment. Popcorn bucket for me too. Right?
What was a 5-hour line, whatever? Yeah, it was a 5-hour line for those Figment popcorn buckets. The day I waited like 20 minutes ago. People everybody goes nuts the first day. Just wait. You'll get one.
Christopher Britt says, I just found out that there is a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie coming out.
Is there?
Live action animated? Is it? If it's another one of the animated movies, okay.
I'm not.
If it's people in the suits again and the Henson Company is doing it, I'm in.
They'll never put people in suits again. It's always gonna be CGI. It'll always be CGI now. Suits are. I mean, as much as I would love to see people in suits, it'll never happen. Here's my problem with CGI. It looks like a cartoon.
It is.
It is.
It is a cartoon.
But it looks like a cartoon. That's my problem.
The thing is, if you do it well, like Jurassic Park, they did it well where like some creatures were animatronic and some were CG, and they mixed it back and forth. So you get that sense like when Laura Dern is with the Triceratops, that's an animatronic. Yeah. Okay, it's not a person in a suit; it's an animatronic, right? Then the T-Rex, when the T-Rex comes across the screen out of the containment unit, that's CG. But when it's coming and going through the windshield of the Jeep and all that, that's an animatronic. So when you switch back and forth for different things, for close-ups, that really makes it work to make it helps better. Because if you watch Jurassic Park now, those long shots of some of the dinosaurs, like it's kind of getting cartoony now because the technology has advanced so much. But
yeah, one of my major issues is like horror movies, because I can't get scared of a CGI character.
The acting, they're not acting against anything at the time.
The movie that ruined it the most for me recently was Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Oh.
It was a good. Hold on. Who's surprised now? Are we gonna do This Is Your Life?
This is your life.
This is my life. Who's on now?
It's Crazy Joe.
It's Lunchbox Joe.
Hi.
Hi, Lunchbox Joe.
What's going on?
So you're on your couch. We're on the couch here. You couldn't be with us live, so we wanted to make sure you were included in the Cinema Sickness 200th
spectacular extravaganza.
Yeah.
Whatever.
My view is crazy because my view is like Chris through his own phone.
Well, don't worry about that. Just worry about the rest of it.
Yeah.
We only care about how you.
We still here, guys? Did John ruin the live stream?
I think we're all right.
All right.
So Joe, we found some lunch boxes at the Mad Hatter this weekend, and we thought of you. And they were metal lunch boxes, but everything is so expensive these days. We're wondering, what your take on lunchbox collecting is these days, and how do you decide what you want? What's worth the price?
Well,
Because you still collect lunch boxes, right?
Yeah, I decided I'm for the most part done. I'm not done, but it's going to be a very curated collection from now on. Before, I was buying any kind of weird metal lunchbox I could find.
So, like, what are you looking for now?
Now I've got a list of lunchboxes that I want.
Okay.
Like the premium lunchbox. These are the ones that I really want in my collection. And I'm willing to pay more for them. Because I'm like, why pay? Like, I had the Osmonds. Okay, that's a weird lunchbox. It's kind of cool because it's the Osmonds. It's weird. But I'm not into the Osmonds.
Nah.
So I spent $20 for an Osmonds lunchbox. Well, if I don't buy 10 of those weird lunchboxes, I can buy a Planet of the Apes lunchbox that maybe costs like $100, but I saved money on all the ones I didn't buy.
You need to share that list with us, so if we come across one of these, we know, because otherwise we see any metal lunchbox, especially plastic lunchboxes. Any lunchbox we see, we're like, oh, there's a lunchbox, but we know you're starting to curate a little more, so we're not really sure what you're looking for.
Yeah, just basically. Before I was just into weird lunchboxes. Now I'm trying to get more like things that properties I'm actually into. Like I've been selling off some of my lunchboxes, but like I won't sell off Star Wars or Muppets or anything like that. I'll sell off the Osmonds. Or I had one called Yankee.
That should be a video you do. Crazy Joe sells off the Osmonds. It sounds like an interesting video.
If you would have picked up that, what was that the Transformers knockoff lunchbox?
Oh, Transforming Robots.
Yeah, if you would have picked that one up, would you have kept that one?
I don't know. That one, I don't really like plastic lunchboxes.
Oh, it was plastic? I forgot.
That one was just so weird.
It was so weird. Yeah,
that it's awesome. Like, I don't know. I kind of regret that I didn't pick that one up.
It was cool
because of the weirdness of it.
I still got my Spice Girl lunchbox from you guys.
So we have a question for you. Jacob wants to know what Muppet lunchboxes you have.
I've got the Muppet Show.
Which one?
I think I have the one with Fozzie Bear on the back.
I was going to say, because they made a Muppet Show one with the Electric Mayhem on the back, and then they made a Muppet Show one with 3 different versions. There's a Kermit, Fozzie, and an animal.
Right. I think I got the Fozzie one.
Then
I've got Fraggle Rock, the Dark Crystal, and Muppet Babies.
There you go. No Sesame Street?
Oh, I got a couple Sesame Streets. I got the one where Ernie and Bert are in the raincoats.
Yep, that's a good one.
And I got the one that's got the Grover Infinity on the back, where Grover's got the lunchbox with Grover on it. Lunchbox, Grover's got the lunchbox.
Interesting. I don't know if I have that or if I've seen that. I don't know. I'll have to find the Infinity Grover now.
You might have a lunchbox.
Like Infinity Stones, we got to find the Infinity Grover.
Does he have some Muppets that you don't have?
It's possible. I think you have some Muppets I don't have, because there's some Bear in Big Blue House. I think over there somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I have some? Oh, I just picked some up at a...
I know.
Oh, you saw them?
I watched the videos.
I never really saw Bear in the Big Blue House because of timing.
Like, we're older than that.
That show came on at a time in my life when, I wasn't really watching that kind of programming, because it's like, yeah, I always loved the Muppets, but I was working. I didn't have children. I think it was a little bit pre-DVR. So it's like, it was one of those times where it's like, I wouldn't have been home when the Times the Bear in the Big Blue House was on.
Yeah.
So it's one of those Muppet things that kind of escaped me. I never really saw it.
And Bear in the Big Blue House is one of the Henson shows that's specifically designed for kids. Families can watch it, but it's way more for kids. Like the Muppets have like more of a cross appeal. There's like different jokes. That show and the Pajamals and Sid the Science Kid, they're not like.
Well, it's like Sesame Street today. Sesame Street today is very much for preschoolers.
Yeah, they dumbed it down a little bit.
I got kids, so we kind of watch it, but my heart is with like the 60s, 70s, and early 80s Sesame Street. Not so much the modern day.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Thanks, Joe, for coming on here. We love having the surprise guests. The ones that don't crash the system.
Yeah. John.
We'll get to him later. Maybe. Maybe, John. All right. See you, Crazy Joe.
Well, wait.
Oh, wait.
It sounds like you got to get some real surprises in here.
Like what?
What happened? Do you have a surprise for us?
I don't know. Like, who can we get that hasn't been on like a stream in like, I don't know, years?
Well, Aaron was just on.
Oh.
She's been watching.
Were you not watching, Joe?
Yeah.
We just had Aaron.
No, I went to the movies tonight.
Oh.
What'd you see?
Wizard of Oz.
Oh, cool.
The original? Was it re-released or something?
Yeah, Fathom Events put it back out in honor of Judy Garland's 100th birthday.
Oh.
And my wife wanted to see it because she said she's never seen the original Wizard of Oz in the theaters. So.
You know, I saw it like that way a few years ago. They had it in the theaters, same thing. And I had not seen it all the way through, I realized, and since I was a kid. Because I saw it and I'm like, wow. I realized as an adult that movie is incredibly anticlimactic.
Which movie?
The Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
It's an hour and a half of them getting to the freaking witch, right? They finally get to the witch. She's like trips over a bucket of water and the movie ends. That's it. Like, it's not like there's nothing past that. It's like, it's over. And she wakes up like, oh, you were there and you were there. I'm like, what the hell?
That's not actually true though, Chris, because the bucket of water.
She goes to throw the scarecrow.
They go back to the wizard with the broom, and then they find out the wizard's a fraud.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But I will say this: there's one part at the end that does it kind of you get a feeling that something bad is going to happen right after the credits.
Right.
Because this Gulch came to take Toto away. And Toto jumped out of the basket, and Dorothy's like, she's going to be coming for you. We got to run away. So then she ends up hitting her head. She has this dream. And then at the end, she wakes up, and she's still clutching Toto. And it's like, Miss Gulch is still coming to get that dog, right?
Well, we'll just have to find out what happens in Return to Oz.
That's right.
I was just waiting for a scene where one of the farmhands goes, and good news, Dorothy, Miss Gulch died in the tornado.
Right.
That would have been like, you would have been like, oh, okay, well, that problem's solved.
But I wonder if she did die. Because when you think about it, like
she's seen like she was seen as the witch.
But a lot of stuff that happened like in her dream, maybe sort of happened in the real world. So maybe she did die.
Maybe a house fell on her.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or just her sister, at least.
Whoa!
Well,
Her sister fell on her?
No, the house fell on her sister.
I think the house fell. Her sister like
Anyway.
a fat joke. Her sister fell on her. I was like, what are you talking
You need to watch Wizard of Oz again.
All right, that's crazy. All right,
I'll let you get your next guest on.
All right.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. /
We'll see ya.
Joe / Mr. Goggles. Yes, Toto was still there in Return to Oz.
Still on here.
You gotta hit end.
I gotta hit end. Sorry, Joe. I don't know how to do it.
You gotta get the other Chris on.
That's right. All right. Bye.
Oh boy. In the book, the witch was only halfway. They had more to do in the book after she died. Oh. So there's a lot more.
Interesting.
It's funny how Muppets Wizards of Oz went full trailer trash. What?
Whoa.
Jacob?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
No, Green Dog. I will not eat liver and onions. That's not happening. That is not absolutely not happening. Jacob, drink Mountain Dew.
Yeah, normal stuff. We're having trying normal stuff. That's the whole point. It's gonna be like everyday food. Like that's why it's gonna be funny because it's not like anything super crazy. Like having him try like some like crawled like fried bug or something. That's a southern thing. Yeah, that's not
the point.
That'd be a show that they already have like some like a jackass
it's like Fear Factor.
Right. Yeah. We're not doing that. The point is, Dave needs to try normal food.
Dave tries a mushroom, like I mean, just weird stuff that people usually eat. Do you have Wizard of Oz under musical or fantasy? I have it under fantasy. I don't have a musical section. I have that under fantasy.
We have our next guest.
Oh, we do?
He will not be seen, but he'll be heard.
Oh,
so I have to bring him on. It's John.
Oh, who almost ruined the live stream. Thanks, John.
Hello.
Thanks for almost ruining the live stream.
Well, today I'm fresh.
So yes, so John, if you had interruption in the stream, that was because John was calling into Dave's phone and not my phone.
Whoa.
Yeah, he had texted.
Wait, John, turn off the live stream. We're getting an echo.
Oh shit! No, there's no. Oh, there's the.
You are on right now, just so you know. It's not like backstage. You are on the show.
Oh my gosh.
Right now. And again, we should mention this is the Cinema Sickness live stream 200th Epic Spectacular. If you were unaware, that's why we have all these special guests.
As I said, I am French now, and I am jumbo. So, anyway, how is
Okay.
What is going on?
John has gone French.
John, have you been drinking tonight?
No, not at all. But how was everybody's night?
Everybody's good. We were good. We wanted to see how you're doing. We haven't seen you in a while.
John's doing real
well.
Right?
John's doing real well. The fans wanted to know. The fans have been clamoring for some John. They were like, "Where's John been?" So we want to make sure
he's in 2 videos coming up. Yeah,
they're coming up.
Wow.
We just shot a yard selling video with John in it, and then John and I did a video. We went to the Coventry Mall. And we shot a video walking around, reminiscing about our childhoods there.
Yeah, because there's nothing there, right?
No, it's a ghost mall now.
John, so John, Dave told me you used to be a Coventry mall rat.
Oh yeah, no. In my life, I have existed at that mall way too often, so I understand that mall, and I will miss it.
Yeah.
So it's turning into a self-storage place and a strip mall.
Yeah, all the stores are moving to the outside. The outside's gonna be like a strip mall. Then the inside section they're turning into self-storage. Yeah.
So literally, even though your past was there, it could stay there because you could put your crap in storage and have it still be there. So you could have things you bought at that mall return and live there forever.
What's really cool is here in the
makes a fair point.
Here in the library, I have they used to have a movie theater inside that mall. It's where the food court is now, and I have the metal sign for that theater that says this theater proudly uses like whatever Kodak cameras or whatever like that. So I have that sign from 1970 whatever or 60s or whatever that was. Yeah.
Now that's the math that we aren't involved in. How about you, Chris?
What about me?
Well, age-wise, like 1970.
Renee already asked this question, and I've already skirted it once tonight. But I will let you know the secret is out. I'll be 43 in November.
Wow, old man. Wow. All that gray hair. Yeah. I totally don't have any of that. I totally don't have any of that going on.
You have more of that than I do. I only have it down here.
See, most of your grays in your beard. Yeah. Most of my grays in my top. That's why I wear the hat, so you can't see my grays. There you go.
Now, in the Coventry Mall video,
yes,
you find out that I have really good eye vision because Pearl Vision has been there.
This is true.
Forever.
We find out that you have really good vision. That you used to get your hair cut in that mall, and you used to get happy endings in that mall too.
All the time.
There's
a very funny story about how those were not allowed in the mall.
So stay tuned for
some. You have to watch the video.
Those will be this week, right? Coming out this week sometime.
They said no. So yeah.
That video will probably up next week, actually.
Next week. My video that I shot at the second part of It's a Toy Show is coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, right? So stay tuned for that. Watch that tomorrow because there's like no Dave in it at all. That's why it makes it extra
Well,
special.
the very beginning.
Right, at the very beginning and at the end, and that's it. So
a solo video.
It's a solo video, something we only do like special occasions.
It was
like, and we announced about
so
these
fun
Solo
editing. I feel
videos
too.
are for your loved ones and that special someone in your life.
That's right.
You don't. You do them for them, and then you just delete them.
Wait, where's my video? I shot it for 3 hours. Oh,
Where's the
you
one you sent
didn't
me?
have the
We didn't
record
talk
button.
about
Something
that.
happened. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thanks, John,
Yeah,
for
thank-
calling in.
Thanks for being on, John. And yeah, stay tuned for some videos involving John coming up.
Happy 200.
Thank you.
You think?
Have fun. Get back to drinking.
I won't. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Does Downton Movie want to be on or something?
You just leave.
Oh, okay.
You just leave the guests to me. The guests are taking care of these
Saturday
guests.
morning's right. Saturday morning says, "Where's the 200th stream cake at? Why don't you give me a cake? What's going on?"
I didn't bring the cake. You're the host.
I don't think that's how it works. This is my live stream. I want what's your name from Under Siege 2 to pop out of, or Under Siege to pop out of the cake.
I should have gotten a cake with a larder and pop in it, like a baby.
She comes out.
and like you push a little button, and she like pops up or something. Yeah.
Ooh, Ryan, do I remember when I started collecting Figment? No, that was a couple years ago. I don't even remember why I started collecting Figment. I don't even know how my Figment collection started. I mean, I've always been a fan of Disney, of course, and I've been a fan of Disney parks. I've been a fan of Figment, but I don't remember what it was that made me go, I'm going to start collecting Figment stuff. I don't remember. I'm glad I started it, though. It's been a fun collection. And stay tuned. There's a video going to be coming up soon. I'm getting a ton of Figment stuff from viewer Dave, who lives down there. He's been picking up a lot of stuff from me. Cake with Titanic VHS on the top. Or a Spice Girl cake. There you go. That would have been good. Listening to Sneaker Pimps and watching you guys too. I don't know what Sneaker Pimps is. But thank you. Where are we at? Or a cake shaped like Titanic. There we go. They actually have a really cool. Have you seen the Lego Titanic set? It's this jaw.
yeah.
It's this jaw. I mean, things like it would fit like this whole top of this whole display behind me would probably fit. That. What's going on? Anyway, it's a huge Titanic boat Lego, and I'm like, I want that, but I think it's like $5,000 or something. Who's excited for Better Call Saul season 6? I've only watched season 1 of that show. I need to watch the rest of them. You okay over there? Oh, hey, there we go.
Here we go. So I'm trying to get rid of me because I don't want me. No, I want me small. We don't need. We want him big. We want him big. I don't need me. So
wow, we're trying so hard here.
no, we don't want that either.
Yes, I have the Figment comics.
How would you do this?
Hey,
It's the Rickster!
Down to movie. Rickster's here.
What's up, everybody?
Let me make sure we get the volume up on you.
Yeah.
We do this the low tech way where we just like hold our phones in front of the camera.
I didn't want to do it the high tech way. This is a last minute idea to have people on.
It was a celebrity surprise event for the Cinema Sickness Epic 200th Live Spectacular.
Wow, I like how every time you say it should be different.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, you have to have the guy from the first live stream on the 200th
This is true.
for extravaganza deluxe edition uncut version, right?
That's true.
Who was that?
That was me.
Oh. So we now do. First and last guest ever.
He started the streams with me.
4 years ago, this Saturday, me, Crazy Joe, and Dave.
Yep.
See?
Wow, that was 4 years ago?
4 years ago this Saturday.
Wow, I've been doing these live streams for 4 years.
See?
I did the think I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll do like a couple of these.
Wow.
4 years later, I've been doing these. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. Jeez.
And now I'm on this live stream in front of my wall of movies.
There you go. Show your collection.
Yeah, you pan across.
Pan across. This is Rick's collection. Look at this.
Hold on, let's see.
He's got a nice collection here.
Oh god. Oh,
Alright, I gotta.
oh god. Alright. So that's the 4Ks.
Nice.
All double. And then we got the wall Blu-rays that are doubled up now on each.
Wow.
They're doubled up so they go too deep. Oh my goodness.
And then DVDs.
Wow. I haven't seen your collection in a while. That's nuts.
Which has gotten doubled up 5 shelves, and then that's all stuff I haven't shown yet.
Oh
and
my
that's all
gosh.
stuff I haven't shown yet.
Jeez.
So, if you haven't been watching Rick's videos, watch because he needs to see his collection in in a little sharper detail than you're getting tonight. But yes, definitely check that out.
So 4 years, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy. I didn't realize that.
Makes us feel old, huh?
It does. I can't
I
believe
heard
it.
we were comparing grays.
Yeah. Yep.
We
were just talking about
we
that.
already did that. We already discussed that too.
Yeah, we're talking about it wrong right now.
I had a full head of hair when I started doing the streams.
Did you really?
No.
Wait, what?
For every movie Dave buys, Rick loses a hair. That's what I lose and Rick kind of like went out at the same time.
For every movie I buy, I lick Rick's head.
Whoa! And that's how he loses a hair.
Yes.
That all makes sense.
And I cough
now.
up the hairballs.
I think the first time you cursed in a video that I was there for was a live stream too.
Yes, I said OS, right? They dropped something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was I had the different shelf behind me, and I'm standing back there. I dropped something. I'm like, oh shoot.
No, that's not what you said.
Well, we're trying to keep it PG for the 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Past
I mean,
bedtime.
unless you guys really want to see me cursing, then go back and watch my old blooper videos from like 11 years ago.
I mean, to be honest, I was going to come do the live stream shirtless because I was literally getting ready to lay in bed.
Aw, you should have done it.
Done. We would have we would have gotten a $40 super chat for that for sure. Because I mean, if Booth Babe Greg was here shirtless, I mean,
well, he could do the peg thing.
Exactly, we would have broken the internet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
Well,
Hey,
Rick,
look,
what?
Oh, what?
Did you find something new this weekend?
Oh, he still has my flower pot. Rick was sick one time. We were out thrifting, and found that little get well flower pot. We had, I think I was dropping something off at your house, so we had to stop at your house. So when we were out, we found that little get well flower pot, and then we dropped it off at the Ricksters to say get well. Hope you feel better, and he still has it.
still up there, although I'm running out of space, so it may not last too
What?
much long.
Some friend you are.
Well, I'll have to find another spot for. That's all.
It's all these pops.
Oh,
See, pops, the bane of our existences.
yes.
I've even had to front face some of my steel books now.
Wow. Yeah, your collection's getting insane, dude. That's awesome.
Pretty much out of space, but
I know what that feeling's like. That's why I pared down my collection.
yeah, no, I just wanted to come by and say hey and congrats to 200.
Yeah. So Rick, Crazy Joe is chiming in here, and he says that you were clean shaven that first episode.
Was
so
it?
is that a 4-year-old beard? Is that what's happening?
That's totally false. I don't think Dave has ever seen me
I was
without a
gonna
beard.
say, I think you've always had a beard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was not here that first show, so I don't know.
Crazy Joe has tried to get me to shave my beard on live streams for money.
Oh.
It has not happened. It will not happen.
$100 live stream. You know, put it in the super chat, and it'll happen. It'll
It won't
happen.
happen.
Well, all we do is we'll just go like that. We'll go, look, see, it's
gone.
shaved. Look, it's gone. Look, it's gone. See,
Right here,
boom.
we go. Like,
Yeah, hold on.
yeah, there you go. Look, it's gone. It's gone. Whoa, hey, look.
If I'm not mistaken, we did pull up a photo one live stream.
We did. Of you, you were clean shaven. Yes.
I also did have hair on my head at that time,
Yep.
too.
Brett Mania says $1,000.
It would go to you. I'd PayPal to you.
I think I can do it.
That'll pay your rent for like at least a month.
I'll tell you, you pay me $1,000, I'll shave my beard.
You pay me $1,000 and I'll shave
Yeah,
Rick's beard.
You pay us $1,000, we'll go to Rick's house, tie him down and shave his beard.
But, yeah. No,
Aren't you
I
getting
just-
Robitussin? We'll just Don't even know. No.
Well, all right.
That's his flavor saver. He can't watch
Oh,
movies
yeah.
that way because the popcorn gets stuck, and then that's what he does. He gets extra money for it.
Oh, there's a cat.
Oh,
David,
hey,
your
this
cat-
is PG. Stop showing us your. Never mind.
What's your cat's name?
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi.
Mother
Oh, Mother of all dragons. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
So,
Excellent. Well,
yeah.
thanks for showing us your cat.
It was good. It was good having you on.
Will you shave your cat for $1,000?
What are we doing?
there's my pussy.
Yeah, I was alluding to that, but I didn't get there.
And just like that, we go
PG-13 for the Cinema Sickness Epic 200th Live Spectacular featuring Rick
stream.
Reaver and Down to Movie. And his cat.
13.
All right, Mr. Rick Reaver, we will see you again soon. Watch Down the Movie,
Yes.
and you'll see his beard being shaved someday.
What?
I'll be in a video.
Yes.
soon.
Video
Oh.
collaboration. Yep.
There's a video of Rick. Where'd you guys go? Columbus without me, right? Yeah, that's right.
The best
You-
place.
Okay. First off, you were
I
invited.
was invited. I'm just
Secondly,
giving you a
you were
hard time.
in Jersey. You were already in
I
Jersey.
was there,
and
but
you
I
chose not to come.
I had other things to do that weekend.
I'm hanging out with my family. Movies are family. The crew is family.
We were there for 6 hours. You could-
It was
any point in
insane.
time.
It was insane.
Well, that's typical of going to Columbus because it's an intense
Especially on
place.
Sunday when the weather's nice.
Yeah. It was nuts.
No.
It was awesome.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right. Thanks,
All right,
Rick.
thanks, man. Have a good
We'll
one.
see ya.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Now I gotta figure out how to turn it off. There we go. I have no idea. The big red button. Just hit the big red button. Okay, that's it. I think that's everybody for the mystery guests. I think.
I guess you don't have Booth Big Greg's number, do you?
I don't believe I do.
No, I can't look. I can't look it up. Yeah.
So I don't think he's even watching. Maybe can't even say.
Here, let me get out your number. If anybody wants to call.
That's right. That's right. If you want to chime in, you call me.
Here's Chris's number.
We'll get you on here right now. That's right.
Thank you for the congratulations. Bring all. Oh yeah, Pamela.
Oh,
Different number.
We could do
I
that.
wonder if Pamela wants to be on. Yes. Is that movie's worth more since he won the? I don't think so. I don't think you're going for anything. A Muppet stuff. Did you ever play the Muppets NES game?
Chaos at the Carnival. I believe that's the only one. Well, yeah, I think it's the only one they did for an NES. I think.
I just picked up a
yes.
Muppets game for the Game Boy Color.
I think I have it. Is it Muppet Pinball Adventure?
No.
No.
It's just called. I think it's just called literally Muppets. Not even the Muppets. I think it's just Muppets.
I'd have to see the label. I'm not sure.
No. Oh, was Tom Cruise going to be on the live stream? Do you have his number?
No, you know why? He's jetting by. He's doing a flyby.
Mm.
I don't know. That's it. That's all I got.
Where we at? Oh, I found Back to the Beach, brand new $1. Bought it. Is it a good movie? Yeah, Back to the Beach is a good movie, right, Mania? Yeah. It's a fun movie.
Is that the one? Yeah, with Annette Funicello
And Paul Rubens and Frankie and Annette. Yeah. Annette Funny Jello, as they call her on Full House.
or a net full of Jello, as they say in Muppet Vision 3D.
Oh, did they say full of Jello? Oh.
So in the pre-show area,
Yeah.
when you walk in, there's all these like little, funky Easter eggs. Like there's flat fruit, and it's 2D fruities,
Ah, okay.
right? And then you look up, there's a net full of Jello.
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that. Okay. And I'm going full house with the Net Funny Jello. In fact, in today's video, Pamela, not different one, not the one we're talking now. We sing the theme song to Full House because we found it. It was a dollhouse, but it looked really similar
Interesting.
to the Full House there on like that famous row of houses out in San Francisco. It looked really familiar. So I started singing the song, and then she broke in. We were singing it. Britt keeps saying turning 22 this year. Congratulations, that's awesome. I wish I was still 22 years old.
It was a good year, I guess. When I was 22,
I just told me turning 40.
it was a very good year. It makes this whole live stream go down the tubes. Let me think like that.
Next $20 super chat to get him to stop singing.
$40 super chat. No, we're singing.
Yep. Gamer Alley. Oh, hey, Gamer Alley's here. Hey, from all the way up in in the Great White North, Canada.
Ooh. Eh?
It says, I got Rose Red 2-disc DVD at a yard sale for 50 cents.
Canadian.
Canadian. Oh, Canadian yard sale. Nice.
Does that mean it's $4 US? What's the conversion
Oh,
rate?
I don't know what 50 cent Canadian is. Yeah. It's cool. Gamer Alley's here. Nice. I like watching Gamer Alley go out and thrift for movies at the on the live yard selling, like thrifting videos.
Ooh.
It's fun.
Jake is asking me who was my favorite Muppet guest. I'm guessing Muppet Show. His are Christopher Reeve, Alice Cooper, and Vincent Price. One of those is in my top 3. Alice Cooper, definitely in my top 3. Elton John and Harry Belafonte. That has to be the best one.
Mine was Laura Dern.
That didn't exist.
I know. But she did do something with the Muppets, right? Because there's that famous picture of her with Kermit. She just reposted it on her Instagram. She said, like, this was like however many years ago, and she says like something about him being like a real man, like I missed my chance or something like that.
I think she was in a music video.
Is that it?
I think that's what it was.
Yes, Gamer Alley was CJR. If you guys don't watch CJR's YouTube channel, check him out too. Shout out to CJR. He does really cool. He does all kinds of gaming and other videos, but he does really cool thrifting videos up in Canada. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, that picture. Yeah.
Look at that. Man.
I've never hated Kermit so much before in my life.
This is going to be the where Dave loses his crap right here. Wow.
And just like that, my hatred for Kermit the Frog began.
Laura Dern says, "Why didn't I stick this out? I think he was the one." I mean, if I wear this shirt, maybe Laura Dern will kiss me, and then Dave will really get mad. So
We gotta do like wait. I can't. It's not really working.
Wait! I got it.
I was gonna try to do it.
I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
You gotta do it.
I know how to do it. Okay. Now, we take that. Do this. Do that.
This is really getting into this.
We move this one over here. And here we go. Oh no! Special guest star Laura Dern for the 200th Cinema 6
If I get Laura Dern on the live stream, greatest live stream ever.
And she kissed me, not Dave.
And you'll never see Chris again in a video. No, I did not hang my movie palette, Melissa. I didn't really get that for... Well, first off, I didn't get that for me at all. They contacted me and said, hey, we want to send you a free print. So they did, which was awesome. But the reason why we got the one we got is because the Aladdin one is because we just chose that because we figured, eventually if we do move down to Florida, we'll hang it up down there. So we didn't really get it for this house. We don't really have anywhere to hang it in here. So yeah, we got it for our maybe eventual Disney house when we move down there at some point. We'll see. So right now it's sitting in the box still in the living room. Oh, anyway, would you guys suggest...
Is that your sister? Who's my sister?
Is Laura Dern your sister?
I don't know. Someone asked, is that my sister? Jacob asked if that's my sister.
That was Laura Dern.
Laura Dern.
If Laura Dern was your sister, we'd be... Yeah, I'd be able to house all the
Vice Admiral Holdo just kissed me. You saw it here first.
Okay, would you guys suggest a VHS rewinder instead of using my... Yes, don't use your VCR.
Well,
worries about the heads.
These days, yeah, they're getting rarer and rarer. So
yes, no, even back in the day, you should have always done that. Yes, get a VHS rewinder.
It slows down on purpose. The other one's like, and then that's how the tapes break.
Yeah, it's less wear and tear on your VCR. Yes, do not use your VCR for rewinding tapes. They're cheap. I see them all the time. I see them new in boxes.
Ooh.
All the time, like at flea markets and yard sales and thrift stores. Yeah, VHS rewinders aren't super uncommon.
Mr. Movie Buff asks, "Hey Chris, do you want to do an Instagram as Muppet Nerds? I have an Instagram Muppet stuff. If you want to chat and do come on my show or do something, whatever. I'm cool with whoever. People showing up their Muppet collection. So sure, we can nerd out with our Muppets out. It's all good."
Wow. Joe says, am I going to see Jurassic Park since there's Laura Dern's in it? Yes, as soon as it comes to 4K, I will buy it and watch it right there on my TV.
I'm seeing it on Thursday.
There you go.
Opening night, baby.
No, I will watch it. I will
No
watch
spoilers.
it right here in my own home theater.
No.
What do you think of Jim Henson Hour and Muppets Tonight?
Jim Henson Hour was great. Muppets Tonight was not as great.
Oh.
It's a shame. Well, the Jim Henson Hour was just like so ahead of its time. They tried to like push the boundaries and show what both the Muppets and the Henson Company as a whole were capable of. And then with Muppets Tonight, it just seemed like they were like rehashing the Muppet Show, not really pushing the boundaries of doing anything. The sets were kind of bland, and it just seemed kind of like sitcom-y more than the Muppet Show. And it was partly because it was TGIF for some of it. It just was weird. There was a lot. They would always like cut during the music numbers. They'd always be like, "Oh, now we're going backstage." It's like, can we have a musical number?
Yeah.
Can we just do the show? Like that's the problem with what was happening with Muppets for a while, is they got so caught up on like the backstage story that they wouldn't focus on the show. Same thing happened with the Muppets. They didn't learn the lessons from Muppets Tonight until like the very end. They started doing the actual show, and the backstage drama and like those subplots, those should be secondary. Put the freaking show on. We want
some really strong feelings about this, don't you?
I do.
Chris Getsky did. Kill you all.
Don't get me started, sucker. Turn into Hulk Hogan when I brother.
Are the original Muppet Babies streaming anywhere?
No, they have.
Is that on my Disney?
Yes, but there's a lot of issues with music rights, film rights, because they used to do these the imagination segments.
They
where,
like open up a door and stuff, and then it's Indiana Jones.
They're in a movie.
Yeah.
I think at this point, though, a majority of the movies they went into are now owned by them
because they're like LucasArts stuff. Yeah.
So they went into Labyrinth, which is owned by Henson Companies, but there was a Lucas thing. So they might be able to get a deal there. They did like like Superman, old serials, all kinds of stuff. So I would think there's probably about 90% that they could probably use now, but sadly they have not done that. That's why they went away from that whole kind of thought process for the new series. That way they could control and use it forever because it's all their own IP.
Erica says, I don't like how you grab DVDs when you go thrifting. It bugs me. How do I grab the DVDs?
Like the way you physically grab them, or like the way you buy DVDs when you should buy Blu-rays? What
do you mean how do I grab the DVDs? I don't understand what that means.
Grabby.
They should.
He is kind of grabby though. I've seen him grab. Oh, I've seen the grab.
They should put Little Muppet Monsters on DVD.
They should.
Oh, what's Little Muppet? What is that?
There's only 3 episodes, but sure they should put it on
Little
DVD.
Muppet Monsters?
Little Muppet Monsters was a show that the Henson Company produced in the early mid-'80s, like right 85, 86-ish. And it took place in the basement of the Muppet Theater. And these monsters wanted to put on their own show. The Muppet Theater was upstairs, so this is the basement.
Okay.
And they go, we'll put our own show. And so like it was kind of Muppet Babies, or a precursor. Actually, it came out after Muppet Babies. And they were like, it was puppets. And then they would do little skits and bits with puppets, and then it would go into animated segments with the Muppet characters. So there was like Kermit Private Eye, there was Pigs in Space, but there were cartoons. The problem was they didn't make the show, like actually produce the show. I think they ordered like maybe 13 episodes of the show, but CBS started airing them before they were done producing the show. So they aired the first 2 or 3 episodes, and Nelvania or Marvel, whoever was making the animation, could not keep up and make the animated segments in time. So they were like, the show is on, we gotta get this thing done. And they were like, they couldn't do it. And Jim Henson was not happy with the transition from the puppets to the animation. It didn't work for him. So it didn't if it was one thing it would be okay, but back and forth, he thought the puppet segments obviously looked better than the animated segments. And so he pulled the plug and said, forget this, we're not doing this. It was only 3 episodes. So I remember watching as a kid. I tuned in. I think I missed the first episode because it was on like, it was Saturday morning. I missed it. I was asleep. Caught one, and then I missed the next one, and then it was never on again. I was like, what the heck happened? And so that was, this before the internet, where you could just look things up. You just disappeared. You had no idea what was happening. And sadly, you can find them today on the Use of Tubes after you watch this. After you're done finishing watching the Cinema Sickness Epic 200th live stream spectacular, you can check out the 3 episodes of Little Muppet Monsters. And it's funny because they advertise it in the Muppets A Celebration of 30 Years. there's a little segment where Big Bird talks about what the Muppets are doing now, and he goes, "There's Muppet Babies, Little Muppet Monsters, and Fraggle Rock too."
Oh.
And they show these segments of
I have that
Muppet
on
Monsters,
DVD.
and it never came out officially. So if it's a bootleg,
We did 30th anniversary thing.
no, never came out officially.
Oh, I had the Sesame Street 30th anniversary thing. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, you can also watch that on YouTube after this. But yeah, so in other edits, they took out the Muppet Monsters bit because they don't want to like keep harping on this because it was only on for 3 episodes, but they promoted it in this special. And they're like, maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Kind of funny.
All right. What do you think of Muppets Haunted Mansion? I love it.
It was great.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was really good.
It was really good. Dave didn't like how they changed some of the wording or something.
It's
right?
not perfect. As a fan of Disney, the Disney parks and riding that attraction all the time, there are things where like they'll quote something from the attraction, and they don't get the quote like quite right. It's not the exact thing they say or something. It's close, but it's not spot on, and that kind of bugs me. Where are you going?
I'm getting our last guest star.
Oh.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry
What are you
about it.
reaching for?
Don't even worry about it. Our last guest star will make an appearance later. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
All right, I don't know what that's about. Okay.
Finish your story about the Haunted Mansion.
Anyway, no, it's good. I like that. I thought it's very funny. I've watched it twice now. It's very funny. What are you doing?
All right, I'll bring our final guest star.
Okay.
The ever lovely Cinnamon is joining us. She was
So you
here
gotta,
the whole.
it's the ever
Lovely
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon! See, so I wanted to make sure she got a shout out. I mean, she's been part of your videos for a very long time, and I happened to see her backstage, and I wanted to make sure she got the invitation to join
And tonight
us.
she ends the joke.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Thank you, Cinnamon.
It's been great being a part of the show now for 11 years. I appreciate everything. Thank you for all the unboxing videos. For those who watch, I appreciate it.
Well, your slipcase has never looked better.
It's a puppet.
And you're looking so sharp this evening.
Why, thank you, Mr. Muppet Stuff. I appreciate that. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave. Bye. Wait, I'm gonna take the stairs out. Okay.
Oh man.
See ya. Oh wait. The stairs are out. I gotta take the elevator. All right, bye.
Cinnamon, I think she's lost
Wow.
some weight. She definitely. I mean, looking good there, Cinnamon. Looking good.
Anyway.
You never know who's gonna show up on the epic Cinema Sickness live stream spectacular
extravaganza.
All right,
favorite non-Jim Henson Muppet. Wait,
huh?
non-Jim. They're all Jim Henson Muppets.
Yeah, you can't have a non-Jim Henson Muppet. There.
So wait, what?
That doesn't. I mean, like a puppet? Is that Cinnamon? We just had Cinnamon. I don't know. We saw Farfel this weekend. Who else? I don't. Oh man, favorite.
Do you mean like non-Jim Henson puppet? So
or non-Jim Henson character?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right. So who's your favorite puppet? That's not a Muppet. Just a puppet character. Like Lamb Chop or something,
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna go with Batley from Eureka's Castle. There you
go. Technically, stop motion are puppets.
That's true.
So I'm gonna go with the California Raisins.
I think that's cheating a little bit, but no, I mean you're not wrong. But
this is these are the Will Vinton claymation. Yeah. They are called stop motion puppets. So, but if it's a puppet, it's not a Muppet. Claymation counts.
I think you're stretching it. Is there anything Jim Henson did that bombed?
A lot of things. We just talked about Muppet Monsters.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Labyrinth bombed.
Did
Dark
really?
Crystal
Did they
bombed.
Really?
Oh. They've become cult favorites because they grew, but they were terrible. They did not do well at all. They were not. I'm
always surprised when I hear I'll watch documentaries on a movie that's super popular. It's a big cult popular movie that you think about now, and you're like, that's this great movie that everybody loves, and then you watch a documentary. They're like, yeah, back in 1983 when this movie came out, nobody saw it, and you're like, really? There's a lot of movies like that.
Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, that's why it's so funny. People think Jim Henson, hit it out of the park all the time. He did not, especially towards the end of his career. Not his career, but the end of his life. The Jim Henson hour bombed. They were just doing all these things, so that's why he was selling it to Disney so that he could focus on creative aspect, not the not the business. It's the whole thing.
I don't think they are. Captain EO characters Muppets?
No.
Man, that's
George Lucas. The George Lucas characters, right? Didn't Lucas make up those?
That is like Lucas and Coppola, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, man. Only that was. They need to release that to DVD, Blu-ray, or whatever. I'll take a VHS copy if they have one. I don't care.
Apo says the Muppet Babies theme song is a bop. Muppet Babies.
Muppet Babies.
Do the same for you.
When your room looks kind of weird, and you wish that you
weren't
really
there.
here.
Just close your eyes and make believe,
and you can be anywhere. But you gotta sing in that horrible, like, kind of like voice.
That's how the old one was. The new one's a little better.
I've never seen the new show.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I mean I know of it. It's got that weird penguin instead of
Summer.
Instead of
what?
Weird. Instead of yeah, but they took
There's no Skeeter's in it too.
But they took Scooter out, right?
No, he's in there too.
Oh.
He's not Skeeter and Scooter are not major characters like they were in the original, but they're there. There's even Sam Eagle. There's Rizzo.
Wow.
Bunsen and Beaker.
Watch these.
Who else did they put in there? They put a lot. There's references in the back to like Mana Mana and the Electric Mayhem.
Oh, all right.
Dr. Teeth shows up as Dr. Teeth, like old Muppet puppet Dr. Teeth is there.
Weird.
In an episode.
All right.
So yeah, some of the newer characters that show. Oh, I think there's I think Pepe shows up like in the back or something. Some of the newer characters are there. Yeah, Rolf is in there, but he's not always there. So yeah, definitely check it out. And then the last episode, spoiler alert, the final episode of Muppet Babies, a new one, they do the Muppet Show.
Oh.
Cinnamon, you already left.
They do the what?
They do the Muppet Show.
What do you mean they do? Oh, they're on the Muppet Show.
They make the Muppet Show.
Oh, they make it. Oh, interesting.
It's really good.
All right, I'll
pretty
check
cool.
this out. Maybe I'll just watch the last one.
It's a double length episode, which means it's a normal length of a normal show. But it's like, yeah, they do the Muppet Show. It's awesome.
Yeah, Willy Wonka was a bomb. You're right. Saturday morning. Yeah, I saw a documentary about that. Yeah.
Fantasia was a bomb.
Oh, $2 super chat from Brent Media.
Wow.
Why did they never show Nanny's face?
Same thing on the Fraggle Rock animated show. They never showed Doc's face either, and it's because they wanted to keep it at Muppet Baby perspective and Fraggle height, so if everything is there. Plus, it's cheaper on the animators.
Why did they never show Mammy Two Shoes face?
Who?
From Tom and Jerry. And then why did
perspective.
I know why they did, but
same thing with Roger Rabbit.
Stupid.
Same thing.
Warner Brothers cutting her out of the cartoons because being all PC.
Oh, was she blackface or something?
She's an African American lady, but she's very like I say get out. O-U-T out. It's very. Ooh. It's not politically correct at all.
It's kind of mammy-ish, huh?
It is, but again, I always feel that. I mean, it's you shouldn't take this.
Well, it's kind of like if it's just a voiceover,
yeah,
then you can kind of get away with it because it's like why you just change the voice out. But yeah, there should be like that Disney thing where they say this is culturally inappropriate, then it's culturally inappropriate now, but because of history, this is the way it is.
Yep. So I think they took her out of the first volume collection, and then fans freaked out. So they issued a replacement disc with the back end.
I don't know if I have that.
Then I think they did the same thing with the second one, where they took her out, and fans were like, "You did this with what are you doing?" And they're like, "Okay, we're sorry about that." I think for the third one, they took her out, and they were like, "No, screw you guys. We're not reissuing another disc."
Interesting, because I have those sets. I didn't realize there was I know
there were replacement discs for them. Yeah,
geez.
they're up there somewhere.
But so you took the replacements and have it both? Did you just send them back? I know the Criterion had a thing with Citizen Kane. There was an audio issue, and you literally had to take a picture of the destroyed. Either send them the disc or take a picture of it destroyed. And then they would send you not just that disc, but like a coupon for another Criterion title. So it actually behooved you to pick up the Citizen Kane, and you get an extra disc.
There you go.
Yeah. Peanuts. There's a new Peanuts movie.
Is there a new Peanuts movie? I like the last one they did. The
3D one was good.
Yeah, it was good. That was really good. That was
like a
cartoon.
Amalgam of
I remember when they first announced it, and I saw the trailer for it. I was like, we'll see how this is. But the movie was actually great. Yeah. There's a new Muppet movie coming out.
What are we talking about? Muppet movie?
Oh no, it's just Peanuts. I'm sorry. I mean the same thing you just read. I thought it was Muppets.
If they ever do a documentary on the history of the Muppets, they should have Chris.
We'll go to. I know it's the 200th live stream. We're gonna go 2 hours tonight.
What's it called?
The 200th epic Cinema Sickness live stream
Spectacular!
extravaganza, bonanza, stunt
Wow.
show, fairgrounds.
Today at the Carson Valley Fair.
I don't know. Monster truck
so-
rally.
There is a documentary on Jim Henson coming out that Ron Howard is doing.
Oh.
They have a deal. See, Disney has a weird deal now where they have these people make movies for Disney Plus, but they're not specifically made for Disney Plus. They're like, oh, we will hire you to make a movie, and then we'll buy it off of you. So he's making a movie for Disney Plus. It should be, and there's a biopic about Jim Henson coming as well.
Yeah, interesting.
So there's two
That's cool.
Henson titles kind of in the works.
I have Saturday Morning. Saturday Morning says, did you watch the Defunct Land History of Jim Henson?
Yeah, it's really
Yes,
good.
I've seen that. I watched Defunct Land.
Yeah.
It's a good YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Game Eye says, I got a bunch of free VHS this past weekend at yard sales. Nice. Anything interesting?
Andrew Bashford is in England, and it's 3:36 a.m. his time.
Sorry, guys. I'm keeping up with the 4 o'clock tonight.
He
Sorry.
stayed up till almost 4 o'clock in the morning just so he could watch
The Cinema Sickness Spectacular
Live
Extravaganza live show.
for the Carson Family Fairground.
200th Monster Truck Rally, Tractor Pull, Farm Show, Petting Zoo.
Yes. Jeffrey Joe, did you hear that Nev Campbell dropped out of Screen 6
I heard
because
that.
of salary dispute? So,
Oh, I didn't hear that's why.
yeah. So they've been basically screwing her for a lot of years.
Have they now?
Yeah, and not in a good way. Because she came out and she said that for the first couple movies, she got paid her salary, but then they were also going to give her a bulk of that or an extra bump on the back end. And that's always this studio nonsense because they pull this crap. We're like, oh, well, we spent all our money on marketing and we spent all our money on this. So we didn't actually make the $200 million. We only made $50 million. I mean, we're only going to give you the back end if we made, so it's all this nonsense they pull. They always do this crap. So they were going to do it again with this next movie. She asked for it again for the last one. I guess she got something. And because it went to Paramount Plus, didn't really go into theaters. It was in theaters for like maybe a month or something. There was no real back end to get. And so she's like, I want more money up front because I'm not going to get this back end because you're pulling this crap that doesn't exist. They're like, well, you know what? We're not going to do that.
Wow.
So she's been in every Scream movie up until now, and then she's not going to be in this one. That's BS.
People should boycott it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
BS.
I don't really like the Scream movies anyway. They're just okay. I don't know. Yeah, I was listening to like the Eric Idle his audiobook, and I forget what happened exactly. But he was talking about how I think it was one of the Monty Python movies. Like for years, the studio was trying to say like they never made a profit off it.
Right.
But then they had to do something where like something about the rights or something like that, and like but it was something that was going to screw up like the studio, and all of a sudden like they're like, oh, all of a sudden the movie has made a profit. Like as soon as they needed it, as soon as they needed it to make a to make a profit, so like the studio would make money or something like that. All of a sudden it's made a profit.
Right.
So like they basically screw Monty Python over for like years. Like studios are shady. Yes, we said that earlier. Chris does have the minifigures. Yep.
I'm going to pick a random movie over here. I'm just going to pick one off the shelf.
Might not be a movie. Oh, that's good actually.
The Peter Cottontail collection. It's a 2-disc set, and it has the original classic of Peter Cottontail because it has this monstrosity.
Here comes Peter Cottontail.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
The
It's
CGI,
good.
The
It's
CGI
good.
one
Yeah,
is good.
it's good.
Okay.
No joke. That's one of the few times, if you guys are into, because a lot of they did a couple like sequels, like not unofficial, but sequels to the Rankin Bass cartoons, but they weren't Rankin Bass made. They were just sequels, and a lot of them were pretty bad. This one's actually pretty good. It still has Iron Tail in it and everything. It's actually not bad. That's why I saw this in my collection.
Was it actually made by Rankin and Bass?
No, it wasn't made by Rankin Bass. It was made by somebody else.
So okay, because
But it's good.
Sony owns them now,
Yeah.
right? So
But it's good. I actually recommend that. Yeah.
say so.
It was well done. It was a good sequel. I recommend it. Why the Muppet Show season 4 and 5 never came out? Because Disney probably wasn't making any money off them.
So I got one in my hand here. The animated Return of the King, but Frodo, or what? Yeah, is it Bilbo?
Bilbo Baggins?
He's gone. He's disappeared. He's been.
Oh, there was like a sticker on
He's
here
gone
somewhere.
from the Bog of Eternal Stench. He's He's been Marty McFly and his parents didn't do it, and now he's gone from the picture. What the heck? These, I've never seen this or The Hobbit, the animated version. Because I tried to watch it as a kid numerous times, The Hobbit, and I could not get past the first like 4 minutes. I freaked out. I'm like, God, this movie's...
Yeah.
So I will have to suck it up, Buttercup, and watch these. I love the live action ones. Those were great. Now I gotta see where I put.
Yeah. Authentically. Do I have a Christmas selection or area in my collection? No. When I first started doing the renovation, or I don't know what you want to call it, renovation, purge, whatever down here, I went a little overboard on the like splitting stuff up, but I realized I couldn't do that because there was stuff that was crossovers. Like, okay, this is the comedy, but it's Christmas, but it's also Disney, but then it's anime. Like where do you put all that? So like what I did was I'm like, no, I'm gonna make. I have a Disney section because I love Disney so much that Disney needs to be by itself. But then I have animation, which is like everything basically that's animated that's not Disney. I do have Looney Tunes by itself. I got anime, horror, comedy. I have a drama. I have sci-fi, fantasy. I did my DC and my Marvel separate. That's like about it. Music. I have like concerts and like video collections. I have those.
Documentaries are separate.
Documentaries are separate. It's actually one of my largest sections. My WWE stuff I put in its own thing. Extreme sports, like so all my snowboarding.
They always fall off the shelves though. They're always jumping on. I have a section of for Christmas in my collection, but it's mainly just like TV and animated specials. Like movies are all alphabetically or whatever, but like this little section is like. If I ever want to watch something for Christmas, like get the Claymation Christmas and some other things, they're all together because, you know, it's hard to find them. You know, when you want to find them for Christmas, or like I have a set of TV episodes that are just the Christmas episodes. That's all together with those. Yeah, it's easier. But so it comes out of Christmas time. You're like, I want to watch some holiday stuff. You just go to that section, just done. It's easy.
I think I put my Who Framed Roger Rabbit in Disney. You know, it's Touchstone. Or do they still? Does it still say that on the site, or do they ever?
Yeah, I think it's.
Did they ever?
No, I think.
Did they ever go full Nightmare Before Christmas and just
no.
switch over? To, I always love that. I love how Disney was like, we're just gonna.
We're freaking out. We don't know if else is gonna sell, so we want to put it in under Touchstone.
This movie might be a little bit too scary and adult for
Disney,
for the Disney logo, so we're gonna put it under Touchstone.
20 years later,
yeah.
Disney presents that right there. This is Tim Burton.
That should say Touchstone on it. That one would. Yeah.
It still says
$10
from the.
I can't get that sticker off that ruin in the artwork.
Really?
I had a hard time trying to get it off.
What you call it? Hair dryer.
It wouldn't come off. It was like stuck. It's on there.
Get some Google in.
Anyway, that release would be a Touchstone release.
For the 300th episode of Spectacular, we will get that sticker off. So stay tuned for another 4 years.
But that laser set's cool to have because that has shorts or there's something on there that
on the Blu-ray.
Gosh, I can't remember the story now. Anybody know the story? There were like shorts or something that like they didn't have like the rights to put out, or
like
something.
Frankenweenie or something.
No, the Frankenweenie was it, but I forget something Tim Burton did or something like that. Like they didn't have the rights to do it, but they put it on there anyway or something like that, and then like, but they never released them afterwards because like they weren't allowed to or something. I forget. There's something weird about the special features on that Laserdisc that you won't find on any releases afterwards because like they couldn't do them or something.
We'll see.
I forget what it was. Why are we talking about Metallica? I don't know where. Ethan just randomly says Master of Puppets is the best Metallica album, and then Dave says Saint Anger is awful. I agree that Saint Anger is awful. It's a horrible Metallica album. I don't think Master of Puppets is my favorite Metallica album. It might be a toss up between Death Magnetic and Hardwired, the Self-Destruct. Hardwired, yeah. I know that's kind of blasphemy because a lot of people like aren't the biggest fans of those last two albums, but I think those last two albums are what Metallica should be, just hard, fast, and loud the entire time. But yeah, Saint Anger is horrible. They're drumming on Saint Anger. It sounds like a bunch of like cattle, or not cattle. What's kettle drums.
Oh,
it sounds like Lars is playing the kettle drums. It's horrible. Instead of like a rap of a snare, it's like dong dong dong. It's so bad. Yeah, horrible album. My movie collection is going from A's to numbers. I do numbers to A's, but I mean teach their own. But does 007
numbers are always first, then letters.
Wait, does 007 Casino Royale go under numbers to C? there is
Casino
there
Royale, what do you mean?
there is no 007 Casino Royale. It's just called
Royale.
Casino Royale. It's not called the movie's not called 007 Casino Royale. So it goes under C. Both of them would go under C. There's 2 Casino Royales.
So, Dr. No goes under N. You don't put all the Bond movies together?
Well,
unless they're a collection.
technically,
James Bond
yes,
collection?
because I have the James Bond collection.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then the last one was the last movie, James Bond movie that just came out.
The Spectre or something else.
No,
Too Young to Die. The Only Live.
Too Young to Die. That's
Right.
the one that just came out, right?
Not Too Young to Die. It's
Or,
something else.
what's the reason why I can't remember the name? That one's actually still in action, but it's not next to my James Bond. It's under whatever because
So the nice thing with when they released some of those sets, they like left the space.
they didn't know this one.
Yeah, they didn't do
Yeah.
another set this time because they're not releasing all this stuff.
Even when they do that, I don't always necessarily put it in there. I don't know. It's weird. No Time to Die.
No
There you
Time to
go.
Die.
Yeah,
That's
so
Too
that's
Young to Die,
that's
yeah.
technically like my James Bond collection, which has like the first movie up to like whatever the one out before No Time to Die was. That's over there and like under J for James Bond collection. Then No Time to Die is in N. So yeah. Do you put Dragon Slayer and Popeye under Disney?
No.
No.
Why would you?
Why would I put Dragon Slayer and Popeye under Disney? No. Is Vincent on the Nightmare set? I don't know. That's a good question. I honestly cannot remember now what it was. I think they were shorts or something like that Disney that they weren't supposed to put out. I knew this story, but I had forgotten the story, unfortunately. Oh well. They are Disney films? What? No, Popeye's Paramount.
Yeah, Popeye.
Isn't Popeye put out by Paramount?
Not by Disney, yeah.
And Dragon Slayer, which I don't even think I have in my collection. I don't know who put that out. The 4K of No Time to Die for some reason doesn't have the bonuses. That stinks. I think I had the 4K release too. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm trying to find that thing.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember the story. I looked it up before. Yeah, it's right. It's going to drive me nuts, but oh well. Just sort by year. No, I'm not doing that, Mr. Awesome. That's...
Oof. I do that with my Muppets.
That's
my,
epic.
My Muppets
Yeah.
are in chronological order. It gets really funky with Sesame Street because they always release those.
Dragon Slayer and
things.
Popeye were Disney co-productions. That's pushing it though. That doesn't even...
Dragon Slayer, Popeye, the Popeye from the 80s.
I guess.
movie?
I don't know.
That was what?
If that's true, regardless if that's true or not,
No.
that's still pushing it.
No.
It's not a Disney
Where's
movie.
Where's that Family Guy maid? No.
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 No, Mr. Griffin.
No. That's just no.
Chris, have you seen the band episode of Sesame Street with the witch from Wizard of Oz?
I have actually seen that. They had it at the
Because she was too scary, right?
too scary for
Yeah.
kids. Yeah, they had it at the at an event at the Museum of the Modern Image in New York.
Wow.
I went there and they showed that.
I was just watching the outtakes of Robin Williams with Elmo.
Oh,
With the stick.
Oh, yeah.
No, he says he does a thing where he's like he talks about he's like you could be conducting somebody's like and he starts talking about Madonna and he's like thank you for that great lingerie number and he's like nope we can't use that and then he does this thing and he gives the stick to Elmo and Elmo goes thank you Mr. Robinson and he's like Mr. Robinson Elmo I'm taking the stick back. And then I guess it was what's his head voicing it.
It was Kevin Clash.
Yeah, and he takes the puppet and just makes it sink down slowly. He's supposed to be sitting on a box, but
Right,
obviously
right.
you know he's up through a box. So he sinks him down. All of a sudden, Elmo's eyes just go. They look up like, "Am I in trouble?"
Sorry, Mr. God.
Yeah, Jason, I'm taking the stick back. Yeah. The films both have Disney and Paramount in the opening titles. Really, I don't know. Regardless, it doesn't matter. Regardless, it's not a Disney movie per se. We're going for another 10 minutes, guys. We're doing 2 hours for the Cinema Sickness 200th live spectacular
Extravaganza!
tractor pull boat race chicken farm
Shark jumping.
Shark jumping. horror nights of
5 nights of cinema sickness.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. There you go.
How are you celebrating 200?
You're watching it right now.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of guests on and whatnot.
So when this is over, you can celebrate the 200th anniversary episode, whatever, over and over again at your leisure. by just
And-
constantly rewatching.
And for any
this.
guests who didn't make it on, I apologize. This was a last minute. We thought about guests like right as we were starting this, and so whatever guests were on Chris's phone got to make it into the live stream.
we ran short
Yeah.
or ran long, whatever term it is.
Had we thought about this beforehand, I would have given Chris some numbers, but oh well.
Well, when I got here, I thought we were going to do like a round table or something. Like, people were going to be here, but I was like, oh, I got this to do. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe we'll just do a little surprise. So I figured I'd surprise you with some guests. I should have said, Dave, do you know this voice? This guy went thrifting with you and found this item in 1945. You know this guy? That's Ja! You know, it was fun.
Mr. Awesome, I'm not going to get a burger afterwards, but I might run out to McDonald's and get myself some chicken McNuggets. I had a burger before the live stream. Why am I playing with cinnamon? I don't know. Just there in my hand.
She was here, and she keeps trying to make cameo appearances. She doesn't want to leave. We told her. Britmania. Popeye is a movie that's made in 1980, directed by Rob Reiner, produced by Paramount and Walt Disney Productions. It's based on. Interesting.
I agree, Icarus. Chris should have bought cake and balloons. You're right. You want to hear what my favorite kind of cake is? Well, in all fairness, I do actually like confetti cake with confetti icing. That's pretty good. But my favorite kind of cake is literally just chocolate cake, not too moist. I mean, a little moist, but not like I hate when like cake's like slimy moist. That's gross. But no icing, and just a little sprinkling of powdered sugar on top.
Who makes cake like that?
I've had Brittany's made me cake like that. Girlfriends made me cake like that in the past.
You've asked people to make that for you, especially.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a cake like that. Just like.
And when I was because I've never been I never really like icing on cake. When I was a kid, my mom would make cupcakes for like to take to school and stuff for your birthday. When I don't think kids do that anymore. But back in the day, your mom would make cupcakes and you could take it to school and pass them out. Everybody would have them. But she always saved one that didn't have icing on it, and the teacher kind of knew that like I didn't like icing on my cupcakes. So like anytime the teacher would hand out cupcakes or anything like that, I would always get one with that icing, which is nice. Unfortunately, though, my brother then had like the same teacher, and the teacher just assumed that if I didn't like icing, my brother didn't like icing.
Oh, so he got
so like
screwed.
my brother would like cry and stuff, and the teacher didn't know why, and it turns out because he wanted icing, he likes icing.
So, why couldn't you just take the icing off?
I mean, you can, but then
There's always little hints of icing
well,
still
no,
there.
but you have to scrape it all off, which is a pain, or you have to cut the top off, and then you're missing that whole top of the thing you don't get. Well, that's what I usually do. That's what I do nowadays. I just cut it off. But then you get that, you waste all that like that little bit of cake underneath it. So just make it without icing.
Anyway, my favorite cake is strawberry shortcake.
Okay.
So good. You got your strawberries in there, a little whipped cream or whatever. So good. A little little cake in there as well. A little cake.
Yeah, the only time you need icing though is if it's confetti icing on confetti cake. That's pretty good. Another trick for you guys. We're talking about cakes and cupcakes. When you make brownies, you know what she's making them in? Cupcake tins.
Oh, so they
Because what's the best part of a brownie?
the edges, right?
The corner. The corner pieces, everybody knows, is the best part of a brownie. If you make it in a cupcake tin, every piece is a corner piece. And when people always like, I've seen those things where it's like you make like it's a tray and it's got those slots, and the whole reason is you're supposed to take them out. Those never work right. No. Just make your cupcakes in a cupcake tray. You hand out cupcake brownies. It's
wait.
What?
We're doing this all wrong. That's a good hack if you want all sides,
Yes.
little burnt side pieces.
Yes.
But you know those cake pans we find? We should be making Smurf and He-Man, gigantic brownie.
Is that cooked right?
Why not? It's the same thing as a pan, as a cupcake
No,
thing,
because
or a tray
brownie tray pans are only like that big, and it's kind of they're even.
pan.
The cake pans are very they're deep and stuff. I
Yeah.
wonder if the brownie would cook right in that. I don't know. We could try it. We'll have to try it for the 300th spectacular extravaganza live stream.
We're baking cookies.
Cookie extravaganza taste test brownie making extravaganza.
And in the morning,
I'm making waffles. Did you know that with cupcakes you're supposed to tear the bottom of and put it on top? Wait, what? Did you know that with cupcakes you're supposed to tear the bottom off and put it on top of the frosting? What in the heck are you talking about, Mike? No, I did not know that. That sounds weird. What are you? What are you talking about?
I do don't talk about. Do you plan on watching the 4K of Who Framed Roger Rabbit sometime soon? I want to do it. Yeah.
I mean, I have it. I haven't watched it yet.
I don't know if I've watched it in 4K. I think.
Wait! No, it's a lie. I did watch it just recently. Not recently, but maybe like a couple of months ago because Sean wanted to watch the movie actually, and that was his first time ever watching it. So yes, I have actually watched the 4K copy of it.
I think it looks really good. I think I watched it too. I think it's really nice.
Yeah.
And do I ever bake in those Sesame Street tins he buys?
You buy those for collecting.
I don't even open packages for some
Yeah.
of these things. What do you mean? Do I bake and do I use things? There are songs on albums I've never heard because I will never open the album. No, of course not.
Well, you're supposed to slice the albums open so the shrink wrap doesn't.
No, you can't unseal it. As soon as you unseal an album, though, you're done. It's over.
But eventually, over time,
it's better if you don't plan on listening to it. Then it's better just leave it sealed. If you ever plan on opening it, listening to it, then whatever. But yeah,
I don't know.
We're getting spammed.
I like how we just get randomly like. Why does this Cinema Sickness channel get spammed of all channels? Like what?
I mean, it's the best adult dating site.
Yeah, apparently. Spam is back. Well, I blocked him. At least his scissor blocked. No, yeah, I hit him. Sorry, where we at?
That's the one section that I have not seen down here. I have not seen an adult section.
It's right there, behind the curtains.
That's where you pull the your pipes.
I only have one adult movie down here, and it's over in my miscellaneous section.
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
Ooh,
Yep.
ooh.
And I only have it because my friend's in it.
Oh, even better. When your friends do the porn, you gotta porn along. I don't know.
That's the only reason why I have it because my friend's in it. I was like, I gotta buy this. One of these days I have to get her autograph it for me. And eventually, if I ever get the Spice Girl parody, well, no, that'll be my Spice Girl collection. That won't be it. That'll be that'll be the display cases. I need to find that. If anybody out there finds I think it's called like Spice Girls or Triple X parody or whatever. You guys find that? I need it for my collection.
We will live stream it for the 300th.
No, we won't.
No, it'll be over there. we will just talk. We will commentate it.
What's going on here?
Now we're not getting anybody's.
Oh wait, let's see if I
Yeah, there you go.
I'm trying to get the thing on. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go, it's back. I don't know why that little box wasn't disappearing. Does anyone have adult movies anymore? They even release physical copies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I haven't been to an adult store in a long time, so I don't know.
There's some around here, but yeah, never going on. Myth.
They ever
like
do
that.
Muppets?
I'm sure. I've never seen it, but
I get it
I'm
for your
sure.
Muppet collection.
Well, technically, you want to we can make Muppet porn right now.
What?
What? Naked Kermit the Frog.
Naked Miss Piggy.
There you go. You make it out.
Oh, is it hardcore, softcore? Have you seen? It's hardcore. It's full. It's full like porn.
Wow.
I have watched it. It was actually, here's the thing. It might sound kind of cool. Be like, oh, my friend did this video. I gotta watch this. It's not as cool as you would think. It was actually kind of. I only watched it once. It was kind of weird, actually. I was like, oh,
of course it's weird.
This is actually a little awkward.
Yeah.
It was sort of awkward.
Then you see them, you're like, oh. Hey.
Yeah, it was actually more awkward than I thought.
How are you? I noticed you have a new tattoo. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Where is it? Oh, right. It's never mind.
Did you like the crank anchors?
It's okay. I have friends that worked on crank anchors.
It's no puzzle place.
The new, yeah, well, I've never seen that. I've seen crank anchors here and there, but yeah, I know a lot of people that worked on, especially the newer crank anchors they've worked on. I don't know people that worked on the old ones. I think maybe the Henson performers, sometimes they've worked on some of those things. So
did some of them work in puzzle place?
Yes, I think Noel McNeil did.
You're gonna collect Muppet Place or a puzzle place one of these days.
Muppet
Place.
I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, it is 11 o'clock. We've been going for 2 hours. I think we're done for the
epic
Cinema Sickness
live stream
stunt
spectacular.
What? Are we going by syllables now?
Epic live stream rodeo shark jumping
monster truck rally,
banjo
tractor pull,
dueling,
boat race,
Formula One extravaganza,
bubblegum rally,
sponsored by Bubblegum Trip. I don't know.
No after party. No, I don't think so. It's late. It's 11 o'clock here. 4 o'clock if you're in the
The
UK.
last
so-
hour was the after party. You just watched the after
went-
party.
we went-
See,
we
there's
went
no
an extra
guests.
hour today.
There's no guests in the after party, except for Cinnamon trying to like get naked. When I mean get naked, I mean. Whoa! Whoa! What? Cover that back up, Cinnamon. All right.
And with that, we are absolutely done. So, anyways, thank you so much for joining in on this video. It was a lot of fun. We had guests. We talked about all kinds of crazy things. It was an
extravaganza. If it was a good extravaganza, that's up to you to decipher. I thought it was good. Was it good for you? It's good for me.
Okay.
Dave's leading his own live
It
stream.
was a gigantic, awesome, mega live stream, right?
Exactly,
There you go.
exactly.
So anyway, guys, all right, that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You gotta do that now, and also check down below for links to Patreon, where you can become a patron for $1 a month. That's all it costs you. $12 a year really does help out the channel. Get your name in the credits. Also check down below for links to the Cinematic store, where you can pick up all kinds of cool retro things and movies and collectibles and toys and stuff. And also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can pick yourself up 4 different designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts and whatnot. And also check down below for a link to...
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, Muppet stuff. Look, I got the sticker and everything. So you can find me on the books of faces, the grams of instas, the tweets of twitters, and the views of tubes. You can find me on all those special things. And we have a couple of videos coming up. We just did one on some really amazing thrifting finds where we showed off that a really amazing Holy Grail Muppet train we found when we were out thrifting.
Oh, you just posted that?
Forever
Was that
ago.
like 2 years ago?
Shh. Yeah, it's been a while. So that's finally up, and there's the new one where we talk about the new classic character plush from Sesame Place. That'll be coming out soon. So yeah, check that out.
All right, so that's it, guys. So I'll put links down below to all the special guests' YouTube channels as well. You should check them out. So
Absolutely.
all right, guys. Yeah. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. See you for number 201. All right. See you guys then. Thanks for watching.
Bye.